right, Mike, thank you very much. I spoke to Mike D'Antoni, the head coach of the Phoenix Suns, and I asked him, is tonight a must-win game for the Suns? He said, well, the politically correct answer would be no. We'll get Joe Johnson back and we can still compete in this series. He said the practical answer and the reality is, yes, we are approaching this as a must-win game. If we're to lose tonight, we would have to win 4 out of 5 against this San Antonio team, and 3 of them in Texas. He said the reality of that is a long shot. That's why it is imperative that we win this game here tonight.
Nash finding Stoudemire. First assist of the night for Nash. Spurs now 5 of 7 from downtown. Jimmy Jackson. Jackson with a big bucket to cut it. Nice pass. Stoudemire inside. Stoudemire gets the offensive rebound. Banks it in and a foul. Or he misses. Stoudemire the rebound. Again, the Spurs do a good job getting back defensively. Transition defense, the #1 key for this team, according to Bobovich. Stoudemire. Suns have tied the game. 11-0 run. What a pass. Stoudemire. And the Suns with their first lead of the game. A 13-0 run.
When you give up a three-pointer wide open on one side, you have to own the defensive basket on the other side on the rebound.
Richardson and a foul. Amar'e Stoudemire goes right to Richardson to say thanks for the pass. Again, the Suns' best road team in the NBA, so they're confident they can win in San Antonio. Stoudemire inside. A 7-0 run, and this is the largest lead. Robert Horry on Stoudemire goes right by him.
Yeah. This is Greg Popovich's worst nightmare. He's got to call a timeout. He's
Parker, good play from Parker. Parker's done a good job not letting what Nash does affect him on the offensive end. He comes right back to attack. Greg Popovich says you have to have a mindset like a defensive back. Yeah. Stoudemire! Oh!
I don't know what you do against that. Beautiful pass on Amar'e Stoudemire.
And Sean Marion, again, 11 points, 11 rebounds. Ginobili right back and scores. It's the Spurs who are scoring off makes in this series so far.
Stoudemire with 2 fouls, just standing on the ground there. Now, granted, you have to be careful, but get in the air and block a shot, please, Amar'e.
Stoudemire puts it in. He's so explosive offensively. Duncan with 18. That last foul on Udrih. Stoudemire spinning inside, the one-hander.
Well, such a difference from Amar'e Stoudemire. When he plays well, he's going to the rim strong and just getting in the air and flipping it up there.
Stoudemire, right at Duncan, who did not want to pick up his 5th foul. Nash gets inside. Mismatch. Nash taking Duncan off the dribble. Stoudemire! Oh, what a pass from Nash!
Nash cupped that ball and held it. He had no place to go. He had to pass it and was still able to deliver. Duncan's on the bench protecting the foul.
Nash for 3! And the Suns by 2. Ginobili. Robert Horry for 3. Puts it in. Robert Horry once again from downtown. Shot clock at 5. Ginobili. Oh, Ginobili with the move. It's good. Manu Ginobili puts the Spurs up by 3.
Behind his back, reverse spin. Remarkable.
Ginobili. It's a 2-pointer. Ginobili back-to-back buckets, and it's a 5-point game. Nash sets it up. Stoudemire goes inside. This time he finishes. 3-point game. Ginobili. Duncan puts it in. And a lead back to 5. Jackson looking, finding Nash. Nash will take it to the basket. Gets inside. Stoudemire the rebound. 2-point game. They need to foul right away. Duncan gets it to Ginobili. And Ginobili fouled with 4.2 remaining. 3-point game. They're not going to foul. Nash puts up a 3. Oh, short. And the Spurs take a 2-0 lead as they head back to San Antonio. A crushing loss for the Phoenix Suns. Packed house. They're happy to have one more game to cheer on this Suns team that has given them one of the great seasons in franchise history. In a game you can see in high definition. Spurs still lead at 3-1, but the Suns with an extra bounce to their step as we get set for Game 5. Stoudemire. Amar'e Stoudemire, who only had 31 in Game 4, his lowest scoring output of the series, but he made all the big plays in the final minute and a half. Good defense. Bad pass from Ginobili. Forced it Stoudemire. And 6 straight points for the Suns to tie the game. Stoudemire inside and a foul. Tim Duncan calling for his first. And Amar'e Stoudemire to the line.
This is Amar'e Stoudemire's game. Looking at the game's titans, Tim Duncan, Shaquille O'Neal, Ben Wallace, and saying, hey, what else do you have?
And Johnson gets it inside to Stoudemire, and he finishes. He went to 7 different high schools, bounced around. He had coaches and other relatives take care of him, but he always stuck with his mom. He said she was his heart and soul because even though she made bad decisions, every decision she made, as Parker can't hit, every decision she made was to take care of her kids. Now she's on the right path. Now he's taking care of her. And he could have been a victim of the system, but instead he matured and grew up fast.
We are seeing a changing of the guard. This guy is going to redefine how basketball is played.
All right, Mike, great to see you.
Thank you very much.
Huge block by Amar'e Stoudemire. Back to you, Mike.
Jim, thank you. Of course, he had that one block in Game 4 that was pretty special.
Beautiful pass by Nash.
And Stoudemire, that's the part of his game he added this year. Stoudemire, a little further out than he normally shoots, not a problem. He's got 15. Stoudemire again rattles it in. Amar'e Stoudemire, 17 points.
That's great, man. Duncan.
Marion the block. Stoudemire the block. Spurs back up by 1. Nice pass, and Stoudemire fouled. It is unbelievable how he just threads the needle. Ginobili for 3. Massenberg on the rebound, and that's his first field goal of the playoffs. Massenberg playing because of the foul trouble. Stoudemire! And a blocking foul called. Ginobili gets up by 8. Stoudemire bounces up and will go back to the free throw line.
You're going to double team Manu Ginobili and leave Duncan open for a dunk? I don't understand that.
Jackson again. Back-to-back threes. Stoudemire goes right at Duncan. Stoudemire with 6 on the shot clock. Makes his move inside.
That's the one dribble play that we were talking about.
Stoudemire again. This time goes at Robert Horry. Amar'e Stoudemire.
Excuse me, I didn't think Amar'e had that play.
Stoudemire blocked by Duncan. Stoudemire puts it in. And it's a 5-point game. Amar'e Stoudemire, another sensational performance. 33 points. And a standing ovation here at America West Arena. This is the closest they've been in the 4th. Ginobili blocked. Stoudemire with the rejection.
Remarkable.
Nash looking for Stoudemire. Again. 35 for Stoudemire. A 3-point game. Nash gets inside. Stoudemire.
You don't think Steve just threw that up there on the board for him, do you? I wouldn't put it past him. He knew he had the big guys there. Just if Stoudemire's got one of the trampolines they use during the timeouts.
Stoudemire against Duncan. Inside. Oh, Amar'e Stoudemire. It's back to 4. Huge miss right there. And now they have to foul. Ball poked away. They come up with a steal. Stoudemire to Marion. 4-point game. Those free throws from Manu Ginobili.
But what we've seen from this guy, Amar'e Stoudemire, one more time.
Stoudemire with 42 points. 4 seconds remaining. Ginobili gets away. And now it's official. The San Antonio Spurs are going back to the NBA Finals.
Jason Richardson, Sean Marion, Amar'e Stoudemire, Steve Nash, Jim Jackson for the injured Joe Johnson against Dirk Nowitzki, Josh Howard, Eric Dampier, Jason Terry, and Michael Finley. Terry hounds Nash. Nash going to have to play a little bit here tonight. 42, 43, 44 minutes in all likelihood. Marion, Stoudemire, another shot inside the paint. All 30 of his points came from the interior in Game 2.
The one thing about these teams defensively is they don't really keep you from where you want to go.
Stoudemire again inside both of his field goals. 5-point Dallas lead. Quentin Richardson joins Leandro Barbosa, Steve Nash, Amar'e Stoudemire, who takes that shot, makes it. That's the first outside shot he's hit in the last game and a quarter, and give Amar'e 10 to lead all scorers right now. Look at this is beauty in basketball. Going, Henderson trying to throw it But down on Stoudemire is denied. 8-point lead, largest for Dallas. Nash sits. Stoudemire comes back in. Marion feeds him. Pass to Barbosa was late. Richardson catches and is off on a three. Stoudemire got the offensive board. And hold on underneath the big fella. Daniels. Does it help the home team to hear loudly when they clang it off the rim?
I really don't know if they're paying attention to that.
Barbosa. Stoudemire.
Look outside!
Man alive.
This guy has about 8 posters a night.
Nowitzki reposts on Marion, 3 to shoot. The double comes, he goes the other way. Stoudemire. That is not called goaltending. Wow. 1 to shoot. And we'll have a timeout here.
Really?
Nash trying to feed Stoudemire. Good hustle, the overplay by Howard. Goes all the way. And got it to go. So Howard, much smaller on the switch, had Stoudemire, used his quickness to come up with the steal and hoop. Amari the answer.
Well, that's what happens. You get a smaller guy on, you can just throw it up to him. Well, you certainly have to make good decisions in the first part of the draft. If you don't clutch, then you're going to be in trouble. But a lot of these teams, when you're smart, evaluate talent, pick up some key guys in the late first, early second, that could really move your team from a good team to a team that has championship aspirations.
Amari Stoudemire has 23 points in the quarter. Stackhouse blocked by Stoudemire. Back to Aaron Henderson. Who got that one again? And it's a jump ball. What a sequence from Stoudemire again. What a sequence.
Block, pump fake, no, go up, gotcha. A dunk and 2 blocks in the span of about 20 seconds.
Amari has 4 of those 5 Phoenix blocks.
Oh, they got it.
He discards Daniels, and hold on. One more rim attack. He has 25 points in the first half. Oh, nice. Beautiful screen roll. Stoudemire attacks the rim again. Dunk number 6. Nash and Nowitzki are ending up against each other on all these switches so often. And it's so funny because they know each other's moves inside out. A beautiful find. One more time, it's Amari. 29 points, 7 dunks of his 10 field goal. Finley misses a 3. Another 3-point miss. They're shooting 8% from behind the arc. Stoudemire inside. Over 30 again against the Mavericks. 5 games against Dallas. All 5 he scored over 30. Look at Nash. Stoudemire over Dampier. Dampier there defensively. Stoudemire got it back. He attacks the front of the rim like a mouse going to cheese. Nowitzki goes 8 of 24 on the night. And 1 of 16 shooting threes for Dallas. That's about as bad a 3-point shooting night as you can have.
Well, 3 games in, we've had 2 road teams win. And 1 game. Stop. It's enough.
Amari Stoudemire, 36 points at a 17-point win for the Phoenix Suns. For the team with the 7th best road winning percentage in NBA history, comes into Dallas and comes up with a huge 4th quarter to retake the lead in this series.
Welcome back to the Purple Palace, 2005, ready to roll here at America West Arena. The Blazers come in 14-14, 6-9 on the road. As we mentioned, they beat Golden State at home last night, 97-88. Van Exel was 0 for 4 last night in the win, and you worry about him when he goes 0 for 4 the night before.
You worry about him when he's on the court, period. I don't care if he goes 0 for 10. He can stick a dagger in the hurry.
Look at this. Nash sets up Amari beautifully. We just take that for granted anymore. Hand off to Nash, return, pick and roll. Amari, and he follows his own shot and tips it in.
Shawn Marion's going to have his hands full all night long and just keeping him off the glass.
He's had elbow problems, but has come back down, has been playing very well. 26 points last night, and Amari continues to impress, and he ties it at 6.
You know, he's going right at Zach Randolph, and I think that's a good move. You'd love to get Zach in foul trouble.
There's Derek Anderson, can't get it. Abdul-Rahif had it blocked by Amari, but there to recover it was Zach Randolph.
They're tough. And that's one of the keys. You've got the defensive rebound. Keep these guys off of the glass.
Look at the offensive boards. 5. There's Amari. Powers it in. Off balance, and still got it to go. There's a steal by Nash. Nash pokes it away. Here we go. The other way. Holds it up to Joe Johnson. Feed to the trailing Amari. becomes a one-point game.
Well, at the rate this game is going, both teams might score 130.
They had 57 points, Eddie, to back up your point last night from the bench. And there's a way to come back. Nice feed to Amar'e. And Amar'e now with 12 points.
As a basketball player, you enjoy playing against teams that run the ball. And the Suns have shown an ability to overcome any odds this year at doing that as Shawn Marion gets free again.
In it comes Przybilla. Przybilla rejected by Stephen Hunter. And it comes down to Marion 3-on-1 to the trailing Amar'e. A ballot little count. Another one of those incredulous shots by Stoudemire. 9.5 minutes to go in the first half, and right now they're being matched trip for trip by this Portland team. The Blazers with 13 points off the bench, but it's been the Amar'e Stoudemire show, 16.
He just makes it look too easy.
And quickly they throw it out, and Marion caught him and comes up with it to Amar'e. Amar'e back the other way, spin move, and he's fouled by Przybilla. Did you see Amar'e dodge the defender?
Oh, yeah.
Stoudemire out here inside. Beautiful pass by Joe Johnson. And Amar'e stuffs it home. Nash digs it out. 7 on the shot clock. Nash goes in, feeds Amar'e. Amar'e a little off balance. Joe Johnson tries to get it. Shot clock expired. Did he get it down? They're going to count it. They're going to count it. 51-47. You don't like that. I can tell you weren't impressed at all.
Well, I couldn't use it in negotiations. I mean, I played here with the Suns, and we knocked another one down.
That's an amazing play because they had 2 seconds on the shot clock. Miles with a tough shot, doesn't get it. Marion back the other way. Leaves it for Amar'e. Here's Q. Q will take it to the hole. And even Amar'e's acting like a point guard.
He gives it up. I mean, and I think his teammates appreciate it, and I think Amar'e knows that if he does give it up, then that means he will get it more.
He does mix in some J's.
He's made a few J's, but tonight he hasn't had to make many. He's dunked the basketball almost every time, and he's getting those dunks because his teammates are setting it up so beautifully. Right there, Amar'e's figured out that he can make a pass or two, and it's really opening him up for even more of it. Right here, guys don't want to be on posters. They don't want to be on highlight reels against him, so they're backing off, and that right there, an amazing play. He's so strong. When you grab one arm, you better grab them both because he's going to get that shot off and score on you.
Here is Anderson. Anderson's starting to feel it now after hitting a couple. Nice job by Marion. He poked it away and got the rebound.
Well, that was an athletic rebound.
Yes, sir. And Amar'e fouled on the way to the basket by Darius Miles. He was out 31 games last year. The herniated disc in his back. He has 6 points in this quarter. Shot missing by Nash. Amar'e digs it out in the corner. Marion to Amar'e to the hole. Beautifully done.
How does he make that shot? I mean, he took a hit in the head that time.
I tell you, I never am amazed, but I am always impressed. About a half a second difference. Shot game clock. Amar'e's going to be fouled as he goes up. Q outside. Shakes Patterson. Nice move. Inside it goes to Amar'e. Count it. 32 points and a chance at a three-point play.
Defensively, you can't do anything with him.
Amar'e gets his free throw to go. Telfair from the corner, not there, and batted around. Hunter kept it alive for a moment, and Quentin picks her pocket. Off it comes now to JJ. To Amar'e!
I guess we just let the crowd, and they can describe that one.
Out it comes down to Amar'e. Amar'e up, yes, and Amar'e now with 37.
Get him the basketball. I mean, he should touch it every time down the floor right now.
Here's Amar'e facing up. You said let him touch it again, and he does, and he has now scored a career-high 39 points.
And I told him coming in through the tunnel at the second half, I said, if you stay out of foul trouble, you'll hit 45 in this game. He just laughed at me.
You know, that's not fair to be able to shoot that ball outside and go inside how he does. And Q, who seems to always hit the timely shot, just buried a three.
And Steve Nash gives him a nice little appetizer early in the game, and Joe Johnson says, here. And Stephen Hunter says, there it is. Again, the penetration by Joe Johnson. And it's just a dunk fest by Amar'e Stoudemire as he really takes off hot.
They come back into live action now. Nash with 9 assists, gets it into Amar'e, wheels in, and they're going to wave the basket off. A foul. Trying to go to 26-4. Deflected by Stoudemire. Stoudemire continues up the floor.
I mean, it's just a show. I mean, this is the Stoudemire show right here.
102-91. In it comes to Stoudemire with 42 big ones. Nope. Oh, no! I don't believe it. points.
It was like playing like he was back in grammar school. The Portland Trailblazer bench looked at each other and said, wow.
Into the corner goes to Joe Johnson with that double-double as Amari. Well, how about 46? This is incredible what we're watching tonight.
And you know what? Out of this 46, out of the, 19 baskets he scored, I bet you 14 have been dunks. I mean, this is the athletic part. This is when a center has to guard this. No way. They can't guard him. And then being patient to let the offense work itself and then going up and knocking it down, that's just easy.
So the Suns are going to win their 14th game at all. Amari went to the line. He is going to be fouled. Will go to the line now as Amari now has 47. Chambers was 60 and 56. Tony Delk, that was in Sacramento, 53 points, and Clifford Robinson, that's the record in America West Arena with 50. And the crowd, look at them. They are hoping that somehow Amari can get 50. Look at this crowd.
I guarantee you he's getting his shot up.
Here he goes. Look at the crowd. They're on their feet. Yes! 50 points.
Unbelievable.
The congratulations are in order. How many 50-point games will he have before his career is over?
I think he'll have a few more. With his energy and the way that he plays, he will have a few more. Unbelievable effort, but unselfish play by his teammates got him the basketball on a consistent basis, and he had the game of his life. 20 of 27 from the field. You can't ask anything better, and the 50th point was the toughest one of the night.
One of the better games of the season here at Target Center.
Absolutely. Usually it's the Sacramento Kings or the Lakers when they had Shaq and Kobe, but this one is going to be very exciting because Amari's playing so well, as is Steve Nash.
Joe Johnson's floater is good.
He's silky smooth, as I said. He's got a very nice jump shot.
Candy in a crowd. Felt he was fouled, no call.
He was fouled.
The Phoenix Suns will not surprise anyone in the NBA the rest of the season. Amari Stoudemire showing that his game has certainly come a long way from his rookie year when he was ineffective outside of 4 feet. So much focus on the Suns' big win over Portland and Amari Stoudemire's 50 points. Stoudemire again.
When you shoot and you score 50 points, he went 20 of 27 in that ball game. You're doing some things right. He had 14 dunks in the ball game.
Sam Cassell right up the middle, the finger roll. Makes it over the rim.
Good spacing by Minnesota. Smart decision by Sam to come right up the gut. Watch out.
Amari puts it down. Stoudemire with a step.
I'll live and die with that shot. I'll live and die with Kevin Garnett and Sam Cassell running pick and roll, Tom. I got no problem with that whatsoever.
Boy, agreed. One of the great mid-range jump shooters in the game. Stoudemire stopped, but able to get the shot off. This game is personal for Kevin tonight. There is no question. And to go through 4 losses in the last 5 games has been very tough. Stoudemire, what a soft touch.
Certainly is.
Wolves able to beat the Suns back in December on the strength of offensive rebounding. A season high on the offensive glass. Stoudemire unstoppable.
There you see how Amari Stoudemire spins, and Freddie got there, actually got a lot of ball, and Amari Stoudemire is so strong, he still scored.
Richardson underneath. Johnson with the rebound, and Stoudemire stuffs it.
Man, oh man, that dude is unbelievable.
Nash, as we talked about, double digits in assists, leads the NBA in that category. Richardson off the window. Sam Cassell goes down hard. Johnson has the open look. Stoudemire puts it away. Amari is amazing. How high did he fly on that one? Oh my goodness.
Oh man, that dude is sick.
Sprewell turns it around short. Steve Nash spinning in the lane. Kicks it out from the corner. Stoudemire.
You see how, Tom, he got right to the rim and realized he had shot blockers collapsing on him, and then zip right out to the corner to the wide open jump shooter.
A 7-0 Timberwolves run. And Stoudemire stops it. Oh my goodness. This guy can pound it. Stoudemire has shown us all night long how his game has evolved. You know, the Suns right now averaging 109 points a game. That's the highest average in the NBA in a decade. You have to go back to the 94-95 Orlando Magic, who averaged 111 a night, with Shaq and Penny to come close. Stoudemire again. Eddie G has it knocked away. Griffin gets it back. Stuffed again. Third time taken away again. Solid defense by the Suns. At the other end, a stuff from Shawn Marion. The Clipsiders will call the timeout. Some emotion pinned up there. Amar'e Stoudemire has 30 points tonight. 17-point lead for the Suns. They were up by 21 just moments ago. Stoudemire, nice pass. And Hunter, everything going right for Phoenix right now. Every single thing is dropping for the Suns.
27 of the 35 second-half points for Minnesota have been scored by Cassell and Kevin Garnett. Bench scoring for Minnesota. Eddie has 8.
Fade away by Amar'e Stoudemire. This kid is something special. He is the real deal, and we've seen it again tonight. And Minnesota pushing it up quickly. Zerbiak finds Trenton Hassel. So close. Quickly up court, Stoudemire. Hold on. Amar'e Stoudemire, and then Sprewell throws the ball at him. Stoudemire backing away. And Sprewell threw the ball at Amar'e. Sprewell picks up the technical.
So Stoudemire
also technical. And Amar'e is gone. Stoudemire has been ejected. And what a night it was. 34 points, 8 rebounds, 15 of 19 from the field in 34 minutes of play.
Spurs with the best record in the NBA at 32-9. Suns right behind them. They're 31-9. Both teams their best starts in franchise's history. Stoudemire, good hard drive. That first meeting, though, was the worst loss of the season for the Suns as the Spurs beat them in San Antonio by 21. Meanwhile, Stoudemire, who had 37 points in that loss to the Spurs this season, he's off to a quick start with 4 quick ones. And Steve Nash playing in this game as Amar'e Stoudemire draws the foul and go to the line. Nash, who missed the last 3 games, makes Mike D'Antoni very happy. But right now he's on the bench. I think Steve Nash is the MVP of the league. First half of the season, you'd have to say so. Stoudemire has it. You want to talk about Shaquille O'Neal as well. Stoudemire able to knock it down, and nobody happier on the Suns roster than Stoudemire to have Steve Nash back on the floor.
The thing I love about San Antonio's team is that they play their best in the biggest of games, and they have come out tonight determined to push this raucous, wild, and electric crowd back into their seats.
Stoudemire now starting to erupt. He's got 11 points here in the opening period. And here's Massenberg. Going to have to play big minutes tonight with Nesterovic. And Amar'e Stoudemire with 13 points here in the first half. Shot clock at 6. Bowen, excellent defense. Stoudemire steps back. That's what he worked on all summer.
Now Phoenix is rolling. Popovich is sensing that. He's got to put a stop to this immediately with this timeout.
Rose has it knocked away. Good defense from the Suns. Johnson protecting the ball nicely. Stoudemire with the finish. 3.5 remaining in the second. It's a 4-point Phoenix lead. The Suns trying to snap a 5-game losing streak. Oh, what a pass! And the finish! No! And a foul as well!
Throw it all out there, Mike. Come on.
Greg Popovich is on the court. I don't know what he's arguing about.
Now this is a basketball play here. Thread the needle. That is just perfect execution of the pick and roll.
Nash finding Stoudemire. Amar'e Stoudemire now with 20 points. He better give Steve Nash a big hug and say welcome back. What a difference Stoudemire is when Nash is on the floor.
Nice.
Ginobili inside Stoudemire.
Oh my God.
22 for the 22-year-old. Stoudemire gets inside, draws the foul, and one. Stoudemire had a huge first half. He had 20 points at halftime. now has 25. Suns just on a roll. They've made their last 8 shots from the field, and it's their largest lead of the game.
Something's going to have to turn quickly for San Antonio because nothing seems to be slowing down this squad.
Stoudemire with the block. Shot clock not reset, and Rose not even close. And it's going to be Suns ball with 39.5 remaining in the period. Ginobili fakes the 3. Manu Ginobili inside, blocked by Stoudemire. Amar'e Stoudemire with his second block of the game. Nash gets inside. Stoudemire. Talk about drawing in the defense.
Steve Nash has played great in spurts tonight. Is he in great enough?
And there's a foul on Duncan. Duncan upset as he picks up his 4th. Popovich upset, but Stoudemire's going to shoot 2.
And do 5 push-ups and flex to the crowd.
Ginobili kicks it out. Barry for 3. Bang! And the game is tied with 53 seconds remaining. There's about a 5-second difference between the shot and game clock. Barry, another 3. Puts it in! And the Spurs with their first lead of the second half.
No timeout for Phoenix.
Well, they still have 1 remaining. Nash comes up short. Rebound Duncan. Then they have to foul him. And Duncan 2 clutch free throws. They will not call timeout. Marion has to put up the 3. Puts it in at the buzzer. He ties the game. Now they got to review it. It was close, but an easy call for the officials. They just give the official signal, count it, put 5 minutes on the clock.
Phoenix has a total of 3 points off the bench.
Oh, Stoudemire right at Duncan. He's got 35. And the San Antonio Spurs, win their 3rd in a row, increase their NBA best record to 33-9. Manu Ginobili a career high 48 as they come back from 17 points down in the 4th quarter to win on the road.
The Spurs will not need a plane to get to Sacramento tonight.
And Phoenix loses their 6th in a row.
Steve Nash's left hamstring is bothering him. It's troublesome enough that he'll miss his 2nd straight game tonight. So the Phoenix Suns, the top scoring team in the NBA, will be without their catalyst at the American Airlines Center as the Pacific Division leaders confront the Mavericks tonight for the 2nd time in 10 days. But on this occasion at the American Airlines Center in Dallas, they bring in a 42-13 record to the Suns. The Mavs, a season-high 21 games over 500 coming into this one. Stoudemire is guarded by Benga, but now Nowitzki traps him on a switch, and Stoudemire with an emphatic slam to open the game. Nowitzki blows by Marion. Howard keeps the loose ball alive, and the Suns have numbers now 4-on-2 as Nowitzki's down. Richardson for 3. Stoudemire takes it right back to the rim.
That's where Benga's got to keep a body on Stoudemire, keep him away from the ball.
Jet Terry, bump going up by Barbosa, has the shot blocked. And the ball is out of bounds, back to the Mavericks. Stoudemire with the swat, Barbosa on a clear out. Some say maybe the quickest or fastest NBA player, point A to point B. He feeds Stoudemire on the pick and roll. That shot rejected inside, but a goaltend called. I don't know about that. Looked like Benga may have gotten that one before it hit its apex. Benga gets the roll inside against Stoudemire. The crowd likes that.
Big basket for that young guy in a game of this magnitude.
Stoudemire shadowed by 2 defenders. Richardson toes the line and sticks his first 3 of the night. It won't be his last. He comes in leading the league now with 173 made 3-pointers. Dallas seeks its first lead this trip. Nowitzki escapes Marion. Has a shot pinned by Stoudemire. Dirk got it back. For a 14-13 Maverick lead.
Is he disruptive or what, Marquis Stanley?
Well, he's finally healthy, and we're seeing the Daniels we saw late last season now. Stoudemire off the pass fake, knocks down the open 18-footer. If he develops that in his offensive game, it's lights out. Against the zone, the Suns whip it around the horn. Stoudemire gets free and slithers in for the deuce. Nowitzki feeds Daniels, who twirls, can't finish inside. This ball jarred away by Howard.
See how quickly they run? See how quickly they run. It starts in the backcourt. They don't wait to run. They run immediately.
Josh hits head to Nowitzki. Blows by Richardson and pulls up.
Certainly a shot you want Dirk Nowitzki to take.
Stoudemire trails the play, crosses over, and lays it in. What a move by Amar'e Stoudemire in his 3rd season from Cypress Creek High School in Orlando. Big double team on Stoudemire. Howard unable to rake it free of Marion. Sean Marion's awkward shoulder fling, no good. Stoudemire the rebound and the follow. So the Mavericks playing small, surrendering some things on the boards as they've been out-rebounded now 19-18. Marion looking to back down Therrien in this one. Barbosa sets his feet. Can't tie the game, but Stoudemire again follows the miss.
All right, Stoudemire is really special inside.
Terry behind a Benga pick, sets up Nowitzki. Dirk short, Benga kept it alive, but Stoudemire clamps his 5th rebound of the night. That's one area, Bob, you got to figure Stoudemire is going to get better. He averages 8.5 rebounds a game, but you'd figure he's an automatic double-double guy given his physical skills.
I think he's got to start thinking rebounding a little bit more. It's got to become a mindset. Boy, you mentioned in the first half, if he gets that 15 to 18-foot jump shot to go consistently, holy cow, what a tough cover he's going to toughen up now.
Richardson with the shot clock at 5, got to go quickly. Fades away.
That's pretty good defense.
Rebound to Stoudemire, who flushes home the miss and ties the game at 97. Horn sets his feet. Drives by Stoudemire. Amar'e sends it back. Sure looked like a goaltend. Stoudemire sends it down. Amar'e Stoudemire has 24 with force. Backdoor. Barbosa lays it in off the feed from Stoudemire and is tied at 111. That's the 14th tie tonight. Finley, another 3-ball. This one's short. Rebound corralled by Joe Johnson, and the Suns on the attack looking for the lead.
The crowd is actually nervous, and you can sense it.
No doubt. Stoudemire. An uncontested jumper that has Phoenix in front, 113-111. Nowitzki wants it against Marion. Pounded by Sean. Drop steps to the rim. Rolls out. Rebound battle for him. Stoudemire has it with 19 seconds left.
Nowitzki was able to get where he wanted to go.
The Suns looking for a last-second shot to win.
Team with the last possession. We talked about it at the 5-minute mark.
Johnson gives them the lead with 4.7 seconds left. Timeout, Dallas. Jason Terry's been big in the clutch for the Mavericks on this winning streak. Nowitzki rolls to the bucket. Marion blocks the shot without a whistle. The Suns win it, and Dallas can't believe it. No, Marion a clean block from behind, according to official Courtney Kirkland. And Nowitzki is in disbelief, as is Mark Cuban, as is Don Nelson.
Joey Crawford puts it in the air, and we're underway. And here's Steve Nash, who looked much better Sunday in Seattle. He's been nursing that left hamstring. Off to Stoudemire. Stoudemire's played very well in the first 2 games, and he starts it out. Coming into this, he'd averaged 36 points against San Antonio. Brent Barry not able to get it to go. The big free agent signee from the Seattle Sonics. He's starting to pick up his play as well. Amar'e, and that's what made him so good, Dan, is his ability to pop and hit from outside. Out it comes now to Nash. Inside, 8 minutes to go here in this first quarter. Nash to Amar'e, and what a remarkable slam by the 22-year-old. Markey cracks it down, brings it out now to Q. Q battling back from a hyperextended left knee. Will go in to Amar'e. Look out below. And Stoudemire off to a big start in this game. He's hit his first 4 shots. Here's Nash to Amar'e. Amar'e's going to go inside. Ori is able to chest him out, but he can't stop the powerful move by Stoudemire, who has 15. Here's Devin Brown ducking in and finishing. David Brown is an athlete. He does some things very well, and it's a 6-point game. Unbelievable how this game has been whittled down, and there's Amar'e, who started the game on fire, hitting from outside. He has 17. So Hazel Baldwin, I would sing happy birthday to you, but that might ruin the whole invitation and also the mention of the birthday, but we wish you the very best as Amar'e Stoudemire builds the lead back to 10. Parker into the corner now to Barry, and Brent Barry with a 3. Now that's their first 3 of the night. 56-49. Barry 1 year led the NBA in 3-point shooting. Amar'e goes into him. Marion very unselfish. Looked like he was going to go up with it and dumped it off to Sean. Starovich from outside, not able to get the shot to go. Nash quickly to Amari. Amari releasing early and schools out. There's nothing they can do about that.
Certainly is a great pass by Steve Nash, who got it out to a streaking Stoudemire. Showed a little discipline there, not trying to dunk it as Parker came underneath him. A nice finger roll.
Here's Brown, dumps it in to Nesterovic. Little jump hook. And I don't know about you, Dan, but it's hard to believe this is a three-point game all of a sudden. It's 13-6. Spurs have outscored the Suns in the quarter, and there's a foul tip. Price 24 on the shot clock. Nash trying to direct. Nash with 8 assists. Brings it off to Joe Johnson. Backing in against Parker. Amari will pop from outside and get it. Stoudemire with 23. And at the start of the night, Kirk Richardson was looking for his 500th attempt of the year. There's Amari. Great follow. Didn't get the first one. Quick jumper. Hits the follow. And Amari with a big night tonight, down with 25. Bruce Bowen lost the handle. Here's Amari coming up with a loose ball. Gets it ahead to Nash. To Amari.
What a smart play by Amari there, knowing he's going to get the ball to Steve Nash. Ran hard and got it right back for the easy dunk.
27 points. Amari is headed for another big night here tonight. Another 30-point game. Parker goes in. Can't get it. Marion, good effort. Comes up with a rebound. Brings it ahead now to Joe Johnson. Swings it out to Nash. Here's Barbosa. 4:16 to go in the third. To Amari again. Amari showing great body control with that shot.
He really did a good pass by Barbosa. He did a better job of Stoudemire, knowing Ori stepped up for the charge, was able to stop, hit the jump shot.
Barbosa back to Amari. Double team on him. Off it comes now. Skip pass to Joe Johnson. 13 on the shot clock. They dump it into Stoudemire. Spin move. And he's going to be fouled and counted. He may have gotten hit in the face. Amari kind of squinting as he goes to the line and still able to get the shot to go. To Barry, and Barry floats to the hole.
Wow, what a great athletic play by Barry, though. But that call by Joey Crawford cost the Suns 2 points.
Yes, it did. And there's a magnificent assist from Nash to Stoudemire, and Amari with 38 points.
Nash just throws it up and let the big fella go to work.
There's Nash now wheeling inside. He'll bring it out. Massenberg has switched out on him. 6 on the shot clock. Nash not able to get it. Boy, the Suns can't get a big shot to go right now. Rebound by Joe Johnson. And Amari now with 42 points. Big play there. Here's Nash. What a double-double for him. 11 points, 14 assists. Parker, who has 30 points, guarding him. The two have played remarkable basketball. And there's another assist. And now Amari with 44 points. And so the Suns have gotten it done. They've taken care of business. Hallelujah! And they will be tied with San Antonio with the best record in the NBA, with now 21 games left to go.
Welcome you to Phoenix, Arizona on a perfect spring evening and to Game 1 of the Western Conference semifinals. Featuring the #1 overall seed with the NBA's best record, the Phoenix Suns, playing the Dallas Mavericks fresh off a rugged 7-game series with the Houston Rockets. And Sean Marion with Nowitzki defending and finding Stoudemire. And a foul inside. Suns have led by as many as 8. Dallas in this early going is not handling it. This is Amari Stoudemire.
That shot will be there all night for him. There's no way Eric Dampier can step out on the floor and play him.
Stoudemire against Dampier. And a second foul on Eric Dampier of Dallas.
Well, we saw that the entire Houston series. Dampier in foul trouble.
Stoudemire.
Wow. This young guy, you give him an inch. He's got great body control, explosive quickness, the ability to finish around the basket.
It's Stoudemire. He's got a game-high 10 points, and he has had a great start. Stoudemire. Boy, is he off to a great start with 12 to start the game.
D'Antoni, you have to be pretty happy right now. Your team has come out with a great start. There's once again Amari Stoudemire slashing to the basket, drawing the foul. Kevin, this will be his 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
Kevin Harris rejected by Stoudemire.
He jumped over Steve Nash to block that one. Watch Amari Stoudemire jump over Steve Nash here to block this shot. What an effort.
Amari Stoudemire trying to corkscrew his way free, and Josh Howard, who has gotten more fouls than any other playoff player Picks up number 1. 3 from Richardson. Offensive rebound. Stoudemire uncovered in a game-high 17 points.
Oh, Shawn Bradley's not nearly quick enough to play with Stoudemire, so if he'll move his feet and get to that basket, he'll be able to get to the offensive boards, just like he did on that play.
Nash inside Amar'e Stoudemire. Foul. Did Dampier pick up number 3? He was defending. Stoudemire knocks it away with a block. Phoenix shooting 53%. Stoudemire. There he puts it in. 23.
How quick was that second jump? They missed the shot. He was back after it before anybody else got up off their feet.
Stoudemire. He has been devastating in this game tonight with 25 first-half points. Stoudemire from Nash into Finley and around Nowitzki. And his own miss, he gathered.
That was a Moses Malone play there. Just get it up on the basket, go back and get it.
Nash to Stoudemire, pushed by Dampier, and he picks up number 4.
What's his pass?
Look at that.
Screen roll. It's like the clinic. I mean, it's that bounce pass.
Nash, Stoudemire lost it as he was going up as Bradley is coming to take the place of Dampier. Nash into Daniels and finds Stoudemire. Amar'e Stoudemire, 34 points and 11 rebounds.
Well, he's so improved his outside jump shot.
Rebounding in the game is even. Stoudemire going up against both Bradley and Nowitzki, and a foul is called in there.
Actually was the pick of the Dallas Mavericks. That's where he was drafted, the second pick. There was the 4th pick. I can't remember, Kevin. There's the followed by Stoudemire. How about Amar'e Stoudemire and Shawn Marion? 58 points now combined for the two, 26 rebounds. That's 40 points for Stoudemire, 18 for Marion. This Phoenix Suns team is playing with a tremendous amount of confidence. Mike D'Antoni, when we talked to him before the game, had a quiet confidence about himself. Avery Johnson felt good about his team, but tonight, no energy. And the Phoenix Suns jumped all over him early and often, and this was no contest.
I spoke with Amar'e Stoudemire before the game, and I asked him if the Suns lose tonight, will he view this series as tainted because of his controversial suspension in Game 5? He smiled and said, quote, to an extent. Then he just stopped talking and kept smiling. He knows, Mike, he's crucial to his team. He knows he has to play aggressively on offense, but he said on defense, he's got to temper that aggression, play smart, and stay out of foul trouble.
Nash. Owen stays right with him. Bell. Kurt Thomas has been shooting well in the series. Stoudemire, and that's the part of his game that he's improved so much of since coming back from the knee injury. Duncan, bank shot won't go, and Nash the rebound.
Well, could that 36 minutes that Kurt Thomas play a factor here tonight? Not used to playing that many minutes.
Stoudemire tripped. Oh, he still put it in. He thought he was tripped. Nash, Stoudemire again knocks it down. He's got 6 points. What a difference that has made in his offensive arsenal to be able to hit the mid-range jumper. Nash coming over. Stoudemire another jumper. He's 3 for 3 from the perimeter and 4 of 7 overall. Stoudemire inside. Oh, he makes a nice adjustment that time. Finley now on Nash. Nash takes him off the dribble. Wrap around to Stoudemire and the foul. What a pass from Steve Nash. Parker misses. Duncan the offensive rebound. Ginobili makes the drive. Oh, what a pass from Ginobili. Duncan got blocked by Stoudemire, but Duncan comes right back. Nash working with Stoudemire. Boy, they defend that pick and roll so well. Stoudemire knocks it down. 19 points for the big guy, who's come back beautifully after sitting out Game 5 with a suspension. Stoudemire, and he's fouled. Francisco Elson raises his hand, and Amar'e Stoudemire back to the line. Parker spinning in the paint. Oh, Tony Parker with a beautiful move. San Antonio back up by 4. Stoudemire comes right back. How many seconds elapsed off the shot clock? Diaw can't finish, but Stoudemire can on the second effort. Bowen just harassing Nash. Stoudemire able to knock it down. Stoudemire, the one Phoenix Sun, able to score. He's got 27. Bowen the 3. And Stoudemire the rebound. Suns still believing they can come back.
Quick shot there by Bruce Bowen. Thought he should have pulled that out.
Oh, Stoudemire and a foul. Wow. And this is a guy in Ginobili who's shooting 91% from the line in the playoffs. Knocks down 2 there.
He might not have been the 6th man of the year, but he's the 6th man of this series.
Nash to Stoudemire, in for the slam. They get it out to Stoudemire, looking for a three-pointer. Instead goes to the basket, lays it in. And that cuts it to 7 with 13.1 remaining. Duncan's going to call timeout. Good ball denial from Phoenix. Barbosa, Stoudemire attempts a 3, and he puts it in. A 3-pointer for Stoudemire. That makes it a 2-possession game, and then quickly a foul. And Nash will just bring it up. The San Antonio Spurs will face the Utah Jazz in the conference finals.
It is a rainy night in Memphis, Tennessee, as the fans make their way to the FedEx Forum, and TNT is honored to be on hand for the 5th annual game celebrating Martin Luther King Day. And tonight, the Phoenix Suns, with the 2nd-best record in the NBA, go against the struggling Memphis Grizzlies at 9-29. Stoudemire hits a 3. So Damon Stoudemire, who missed the final 50-some-odd games last year after suffering a knee injury, and Amar'e Stoudemire from the baseline comes right back, 6-5.
That's a concern if they're really going to double down on Powell or not. So Amar'e's going to have to stay out of foul trouble. This is a tough cover for Amar'e.
Repost, and Raja Bell coming over to double team. 3-point attempt misses by Eddie Jones. So here is Steve Nash. You got to be alert coming down the court, especially on the fast break. Pick and roll inside. Stoudemire, great second effort. And Amar'e Stoudemire now with 6.
Well, this is what really was missing in the playoffs last year for Phoenix. A guy that was relentless on the offensive glass. They really didn't have that presence down low. Amar'e seems really the last 30 ball games when they've gone 27-3. He really has gotten that step back in his legs. Offensive rebounding, that's what really was missing for them.
He has certainly returned to form, no question about it. And more involved with the team off the court as well. And that's just a case of maturity. Nash with a great feed to Stoudemire, who has 8 points. Damon Stoudemire comes up empty. Grizzlies by 3. And the reverse layup by Shawn Marion. And there is Pau Gasol going up the ball, deflected away. And a good defensive play made by Kurt Thomas. So this is where you got to watch Nash for the pass. Now they go in down low to Amar'e Stoudemire, who has 10 points. First player to get into double figures. Here's Nash, guarded by Atkins. Double team. Down low to Amar'e Stoudemire. 3-point attempt by Barbosa, and he hits.
They can't win.
Leandro Barbosa, only Ben Gordon of the Bulls and Corey Maggette have scored more points off the bench this year than Barbosa.
You know, there's been a lot of talk that Jerry West is going to waive Eddie Jones at some point in time during the year. He's got 1 year left on his contract, thinking that he can go to a contender, and it's almost kind of doing Eddie a little bit of justice to try to help him out in his career.
Reggie.
Yeah.
May have earned that. You know, first year in his 13th career that he's not scoring in double figures because of the time he's not playing. And Nash getting it into Stoudemire, who was not to be denied there. Amar'e Stoudemire with 12 points off the hands of Hakeem Warwick, but it's saved with 6 on the clock by Stoudemire, and Pau Gasol hitting the jumper. So Pau Gasol now with 17 points in the first half with 3:40 to go, and has hit all 7 of his shots from the field. Second effort by Amar'e Stoudemire. No one wanted to challenge that, obviously. Here is Miller, short on the 3-point attempt, and Raja Bell gets it into the hands of Nash. Picked up by Dante Jones. Stoudemire, acrobatic basket. And the biggest lead of the game for either team. The Suns are up now 73-67.
Amar'e is understanding his role a little bit more. I think being a year removed from the game last year, out for injuries, and seeing how successful the team was, he just wanted to come back and fit in. And long gone are the days of him scoring 27 or averaging 27, 28 points. He just wants to fit in. He's comfortable at the 19-point average as he throws it down right there off of a second shot.
Here's Pau Gasol's 3-point attempt. And a rebound by Marion. Marion doing a great job off the boards. Stoudemire releasing down court. Basket counts and a foul. Pau Gasol looked like he had ball, but he also had arm. Here is Miller hitting a 2-point field goal by Miller, who has 18 in the game. Wow, at the other end. Wow.
Oh, well, you'll never really pull away from Phoenix because they'll always let you back in it because they're not really a defensive-oriented team.
Diaw to Stoudemire. Good feed by Diaw, and not many better forward passers in the NBA.
Dick, I'm sorry. This is a high school zone that they're playing right here. There are so many gaps in here.
And the hook shot by Lawrence Roberts doesn't go. Meanwhile, Amari Stoudemire has 11 of his 29 points here in the third quarter. Under 7 minutes to go. And a 7-point lead. Stoudemire is held by Hakeem Warwick, and that's not going to get it done. He gets the basket and a chance for three, and one coming up as we check in with Cheryl Miller. 35 points, season's high on 12 of 15 from the field for Amari Stoudemire. His career high is 50. Remember, he's one of the guys to reach that magic mark. And Stoudemire with another basket. With a minute and a half to go, 132 to 114 is the score. Stoudemire, and why are they all in, you might want to say, not only Steve Nash. 134 to 118, in case you're wondering, the most points ever given up by the Grizzlies franchise is 138, and they're getting there as Amari Stoudemire hits the basket, and a chance to bring him closer. Well, anytime you can, before the All-Star break, have 2 winning streaks of at least 10 games, you know you're doing something right.
That's right.
And the Phoenix Suns have won their 10th straight win and go to 29-8 on the year. They have won 26 of their last 28 games.
Check out tonight's starting lineups for the visitors who've won 3 straight. 42-13 their overall record. The Phoenix Suns start Shawn Marion, Kurt Thomas, and Amari Stoudemire with Raja Bell and Steve Nash. Phoenix #1 in the NBA in points scored, in field goal shooting, 3-point shooting, and assists. Stoudemire powers it in.
That is strength. I mean, that is just totally strength. He lost it and decided, let me just jump.
Stoudemire. Much like they did in the second half in Phoenix, they featured Stoudemire on the block against the Hawks. Now Nash. Off the screen, Stoudemire glides it up and in. 8 first quarter points for Amari Stoudemire, 14-10. Stoudemire at the high post. Goes to Warwick, and another foul on Zaza. And Joe gives it back to Sheldon Williams. Shoots over Stoudemire and barely drew iron. Rebound to Barbosa. Stoudemire at the other end lays it in. I mean, they play this game at warp speed, folks.
Yes, they do.
Barbosa. Three-pointer, good. Leandro Barbosa, a 43% three-point shooter. Joe rejected. Boy, that looked to be close to a goaltend, but the officials say no. Nash off the glass. Stoudemire follows it in. 20 points for Stoudemire here in the first half. Phoenix by 3. 4 on the shot clock. Joe misses the 3. Stoudemire the rebound. Now Nash in transition. No looks at the Barbosa. Gathers. Stoudemire fouled again, and it's an and one.
He is a man, Bob. He takes contact, and he still shoots his regular shot.
Stoudemire. Fade away. Got it. 27.
He has it going on right now.
Nash. Good.
Starting to put a little bit more arch. You saw all the shots in the first half was short.
Stoudemire, my goodness, a Statue of Liberty dunk.
Roly, roly, roly. Wow.
That was impressive.
Wow. I think he's okay after that surgery. What do you think?
I'd say so. Stoudemire, guarded by the rookie Solomon Jones. The flip, the bank! Blindly off the glass and good. 35 for Stoudemire, 88-83. Bell, 10 to shoot. Amari. He'll try the jumper.
What? I mean,
37. Marvin Williams defending. Nash kicking. Raja shooting, and Bell bumps it off the front of the rim. Barbosa for three. That's good.
That kid there is playing well. He shoots the basketball. His shooting ability. He didn't have three-point range a couple years ago. Now he is shooting it with ease. Uh-oh, Joe Johnson against Amari. Got to help, but you got to watch the three-point shooters.
Stoudemire goes in and misses, but follows his own miss. Is that a situation where Josh could have gotten back to double because you don't worry about Nash taking the three with a bad shoulder? Back out to A.J. Josh Smith went down. Suns the other way with Bell. On the bounce to Stoudemire. Kick to Barbosa for three. Good.
He hits open shots.
Timeout Atlanta. On the bounce, Stoudemire. Oh. Count it, and a foul on Josh Smith. Or I check it on Joe. Nash spins it inside. Stoudemire flushes it with Josh Smith at his grill. My goodness. 43 for Stoudemire, a new season high.
Come on, a double. You can't let him dribble the clock out.
You gotta stop the clock, guys. Stoudemire to Marion for the jam. Timeout Atlanta. And Marion's gonna run out the clock, it appears. And the Phoenix Suns get even with Atlanta after losing in their building 2 weeks ago. Phoenix comes back to win tonight here in Atlanta, 115 to 106.
The 227th consecutive sellout settling in here in the northwest side of downtown Dallas at the American Airlines Center for the Suns and the Mavericks. And let's check tonight's starting lineups. Beginning with the visitors from the Desert of the Sun. Amari Stoudemire has been terrific of late with Boris Diaw and Sean Marion, the all-star up front. The backcourt of Raja Bell and the two-time reigning MVP, Steve Nash. George not available, had a knee injury, missed a good part of February, came back and played a couple of games, but didn't have the lateral quickness and could be out for a few games. They want to get him healthy for the playoffs.
And that's a big loss. He was playing that big guard. Something's happening defensively for Dallas.
Something just happened at the rim with Stoudemire stealing it and dunking it.
Well, Amari is unbelievable, and the numbers that he's been putting up of late is incredible. But Dallas keeps switching big guys onto Steve Nash, and that will not get it done. Careless turnover again. They had 23 in their last game at Golden State.
The steal by Marion. He's 6th in the league in that column. Stoudemire and one. Amari Stoudemire, who is one of the great stories in the NBA this season. Avery's kind of lit the fire under them a bit. As you talked about, he is the spokesman and leader for this team. Here in the second quarter, the defensive effort has been better. Marion, Stoudemire never gave up on the play.
Stoudemire, phenomenal dive for the ball and the strength to be able to pull it in.
They went right back to the well with Stackhouse, but Stoudemire was there for the block. Nowitzki loses it. Nash reads the floor, throws it to Stoudemire, and one. Amari Stoudemire starts the third quarter with a chance for a three-point play.
A lot of time. Bring it back out. Let Steve Nash run the wheel again.
They spread. He draws three. Gets to Stoudemire. So Amari Stoudemire is 4 of 5 from the field, 5 of 6 from the line. Howard over Bell.
Terrific defense, just locked him down by Raja Bell.
Lob, Stoudemire at the rack. Nash's 7th assist of the game. Nowitzki met 2 defenders there, hit the deck, no foul called. It's 4-on-3 Phoenix. Bell didn't take the 3, went in for the 2, and led to a Stoudemire dunk. So Amari Stoudemire now has 17 points, and they will get one more opportunity. This game's not over yet. They get one more opportunity April 1st, this Sunday afternoon, an NBA Sunday on ABC. You'll see that game. It's Phoenix with John. Do you think it matters if the Suns get swept by the Mavs this season? Stoudemire the outside hoop?
Yeah, I think so. How many more years is Ben Wallace going to be able to play at a reasonably high level?
What did he take? 73 shots last night, John?
21 shots for Ben Wallace last night. I got to see that tape.
See if they can get it to 10 or 9. Nash finds Stoudemire inside. A 10-point game, and Avery Johnson says stop it. Dial's going to attack it. Nowitzki leaves Stoudemire free. Remember, Amari Stoudemire, before his injury 2 years ago, started extending his range on his jump shot, even made some threes at the end of the year. Nowitzki, good find of JT for three. Jason Terry told us one of the reasons he thinks Dirk Nowitzki is the MVP this year. His stats are better in every category except for points, but the points are down because his assists are up, and that was a perfect example of the last 2 trips as he's teed it up.
Last year, he takes that fadeaway with 2 guys on him, but this time he finds Terry, who knocks it down.
Oh, how did Nash get Stoudemire, and how did Stoudemire finish? Chance for the three-point play.
Speaking of the importance of Jason Terry, in the 2 previous games against Phoenix this year, Jason Terry has at least 30 points in both of those games.
Stoudemire, it is a 5-point game.
Amari Stoudemire, 11 for 12 shooting on the night, including making his last 9 shots.
Let's watch what happens on the second free throw. Then Phoenix will have a decision to make. Got to get the rebound if he misses. He makes it.
They're going.
Not going to take the time, which they have left. So here we go.
You have to go for
tie. And it's Nash. He takes the three for the tie. It's short. They might get another chance. Marion, here's Nash, another three. Oh! It's good! Steve Nash! Three! Team tied at 111. Oh, man! 2.7. Here go the Mavs for the win. It's Nowitzki. This is for the win. It is! No good! And the game goes on to overtime. Devin Harris has been out for the Mavericks since the second quarter. He took a James Jones forearm across his head, had a neck injury, walked off under his own power. One of the key guys in the Mavs rotation has not played at all in the second half. Amari Stoudemire has been just unbelievable. He's 12 of 13 for the field. He has 30 points here tonight.
This is what they need more from Amari Stoudemire, the ability to get the ball isolated and just go one-on-one. So it's not just Steve Nash every time. Dampier can't finish.
Wanted the over-the-back call. James Jones, who checked in the game at the start of OT. It didn't come. Stoudemire's hit 10 in a row. Nash beats him again. He goes right at Dirk. That's 11 consecutive field goals for Amari Stoudemire. 32 points tonight.
Oh, wow.
2-point lead.
I'd come back to a Stoudemire right here. He's the one with the hot hand. Still have enough freshness in his game.
Dampier hangs in the air, bangs it home. He has made 12 consecutive field goals. A 3 can tie. Stackhouse at the line, lost his dribble. The shot clock is off. Nowitzki to Stack, to Terry. Now they may have to take a three.
Foul. Just grab him right now, Steve Nash.
Terry takes the three. Makes the three! Oh, man! Timeout, Phoenix! The Suns go for the win in overtime. It's Barbosa to the rack. He takes it. No good. Double overtime. James Jones, without his dribble, hands it to Nash. Finds Stoudemire. Diving down the lane for field goal 15 and points 36. The bounce to Stoudemire. Soaring, dunking, and a foul. Amari Stoudemire is putting on an absolute clinic here tonight. 39 points.
This play where he jumps away from the basket. He jumps away and still throws it down. That's how remarkable he is.
And Bill, that was Dampier's 6th. So now a second starter is fouled out. Mavs not fouling here. James Jones for the free three. Rebound Dirk. They'll keep it on the floor. Here we go again. A tie or a win. Nowitzki at the elbow takes it. No! Nash the rebound! And Phoenix survives a double overtime regular season classic.
Second of 5 straight on the road for Phoenix. They're in a back-to-back. They play in Toronto tomorrow night.
That's where he's gotten better. When Amari Stoudemire first came in the league, he couldn't shoot. He couldn't make that shot. He now can make it.
Backdoor cut. Tinsley. That's too strong.
That's what's tough. When he comes at you like that, it's hard to get a good defensive position on him.
Steve Kerr has moved into a prominent front office role now after a very successful TV career. Was that tough for him to give up?
You know, I think it was good for him. He was ready. You know, I was drafted the same year with Kobe. We were drafted by Phoenix Suns together in '88, so I know Steve real well, and I think he's really enjoying coming in and working with his team.
Pacers running that quick motion offense, getting good shots. They're shooting 45% from the field, but the Suns at 53. Here's Stoudemire.
And that's where Amar'e continues to get better. In his earlier years, he would just run down there and just bowl over somebody to get an offensive foul. That time, collected himself, was able to pull up for the jumper.
Indiana, the last 3 games of the road trip, Quinn, allowing only 93 points and 42% from the field. Now you're playing a different team in the Phoenix Suns, but Indiana's played some good defense.
Well, they've been playing good defense. This is a totally different environment here. Oh my goodness! I didn't think he was going to get to the rim.
Stoudemire.
And that's where it's gotten with Stoudemire. Now they're running plays for him to pull up at the top of the key.
And a blocking foul and a basket for Stoudemire.
Oh, boy. I thought he was there. Second quarter, Dunleavy had 9 points, and Harrison was pretty strong.
So the Suns convert the turnover to a quick dunk. Pacers trailed by just 5, and now Stoudemire runs the break, and Indiana will take a timeout. So that lead is quickly 12. And off to Bell. Second foul against Indiana here in the third. Nash off the pick and roll. He's got 30. 6-point Phoenix lead. Nash is on the bench. But Stoudemire, Bell, and Marion are there, and Stoudemire continues to hit from mid-range.
And the real challenge, because what basketball is really about is changing direction. It's one thing when you're 23, 22 years old. You get to your mid-40s and 50 and try to do that. That's a whole different game. He is unconscious.
Well, you're seeing why last year he was first-team All-NBA. Stoudemire continues to hit from that range. So the Suns have it. Halfway through the fourth, Indiana is out in front by 2. Marion was open, and he got the dunk.
That's what having Grant Hill does. Not only a decision maker, but an intelligent decision maker. Try to get to the rim if you can.
Dunleavy turn around. Never hit the rim. Here comes Nash. 3. And the Suns have the lead. Shot clock to 8. 14 to play. 1-point Suns lead. Nash again. Stoudemire.
I mean, he stepped out. Again, I mean, he's got 42 points here.
Phoenix has now won 5 straight and 6 of 7 in the series.
Boy, is it loud in here. It must be playoff time as we welcome you to the AT&T Center, home of the defending champion San Antonio Spurs, who will open up their postseason title defense against the Phoenix Suns.
Stoudemire's had his troubles in the past defending Duncan.
Occasionally picking up quick fouls against him. That's to kind of take it easy that time as O'Neal gets the rebound, trying to get Alberto off him.
And we talked about it before this series even started. Coach and I, Tim Duncan has to be aggressive. The first 2 plays makes big-time moves.
Oh, there's a big-time move. Stoudemire showing his quickness and power.
Hey, Amar'e Stoudemire, he has to feel like he's the best player on the floor, the best player in this series.
Stoudemire, shot clock at 3. Nash to Stoudemire, just gets it off in time and puts it in. Shot clock at 5. Stoudemire drives right at Duncan. Second effort. Parker to the basket. Nash quickly coming the other way. Stoudemire knocks it down. Alley-oop. Oh, perfect pass. And Stoudemire points and says good pass to his teammate Steve Nash. Nash finding Stoudemire inside. Oh, perfect pass.
But Michael Finley's got to step over. That pass cannot go to Stoudemire. It has to go to Grant Hill.
Stoudemire hits the shot, and Amar'e Stoudemire with 22 points to lead back up to 8. Duncan blocked by Stoudemire. O'Neal. Stoudemire
Jump shot. Boy, what a smooth jumper. What do you do against him?
Guy can dominate on the block. Now he's added that jump shot.
Nash back to Stoudemire. Oh, Stoudemire, the strong finish. Nash looking. Parker chasing. Shot clock at 7. Nash again. Off balance to Stoudemire. And it counts. Count it, and a foul. Hard contact, and he still put it in, and a chance for a three-point play.
How many coaches growing up say you got to stop dribbling the basketball, pounding it? The hands of Amar'e Stoudemire. Steve Nash not afraid to over-dribble until the defense forces him to find Stoudemire underneath the big-time finish and the contact.
And hits the clutch free throw. Suns back up by 1 with a minute and a half to play. Shot clock at 7. Ginobili on the drive. Blocked. A lot of contact there. Barbosa to the basket. Runs up and puts it in. Clutch play from Barbosa. Phoenix now with a 3-point lead. Again, Phoenix has a foul to give. That's very big right now. Meanwhile, San Antonio has only 1 timeout remaining. Finley's got a good look at 3. Oh, he hits it and ties the game with 15.1 remaining. Shot clock turned off. Suns trying to win it here in regulation. Nash looking, back out, Barbosa on the drive, puts it up, won't go, Stoudemire can't get it off, and we're going to overtime. That shot will not count. And 5 extra minutes here in game 1. Nash, 13 points, 11 assists in the game. Makes his move. Inside Stoudemire, Amar'e Stoudemire now with 31 points. Nash has 7 points already here in the overtime. Inside to Stoudemire, lays it in. Pretty pass, his 13 assists, and Stoudemire has 33 points. Parker, Duncan, inside, it's good. 3-point game, and again on the timeout they can advance the ball. Stoudemire inside, offensive foul. Stoudemire's fouled out. They give it back to Ginobili. Nash all over him. O'Neal with the help, takes it to the basket. Duncan, a three-pointer, puts it up, it's good. Tim Duncan.
This is a set play. Tim Duncan above the three-point arc. Ginobili delivers the ball, and Duncan in rhythm knocks down the game-tying 3.
Now a key element for San Antonio, with only 3 seconds remaining for Phoenix to get off a shot. The Spurs have a foul to give. They go into Diaw. Boris Diaw turns, puts it up. Won't go. Double overtime. Diaw to Nash. Nash puts up a 3. It's good. Steve Nash drills the three-pointer and ties the game. 15.7 remaining. Now the Spurs still have a couple of timeouts, but they're not going to use it. Ginobili to the basket, puts it up, banks it in with 1.8 remaining. Phoenix has no timeouts left. Inbound, Nash puts it up. It's over. The Spurs win in double overtime.
So Bogut, Andrew Bogut, who's a first-round pick in 05, the first pick in the draft, controls the tip-off to Nash. Good to see Steve back in there, even though, as we mentioned, he doesn't look as healthy as you'd like to see him.
No, when he came out for warm-ups, I said, hey, Steve, how you feeling? He kind of gave me that nod with a sheepish grin, so you know he's not feeling too good, but he's a gamer. He'll go out there and give all he can.
You were saying he looks like he's lost some weight. And it comes, and there's the National ball, beating him out for a thunderous start. Nash on the move. Boy, he gives his team some easy baskets, sets up Amar'e, and Amar'e nails it. They just don't get easy baskets when Steve isn't out there. Up it comes to Red. Roger Bell's in his face. Bogut, little jump hook. You know, Bogut has never lived up to being the first pick in the draft, but he's a pretty good basketball player.
Yes, I mean, fundamentally, he's pretty good. He gets a lot of double-doubles, so you know he's going to come out and be very solid.
And he couldn't guard Amar'e. Amar'e going with the left hand. Beautifully done. And now Amar'e flashes inside, and Amar'e's 4 of 5 from the field. And Amar'e with a beautiful change on the drive inside. Stoudemire is putting on a show. Marion, baseline Amar'e. Oh, what a monster slam that is.
Oh, that was unbelievable. I mean, great ball spacing. Good job by Sean of turning down a 3, penetrating, drew a defense, and then gave to Amar'e.
Amar'e again. I tell you, Amar'e is putting on the clinic. He has taken no shot the same. Marion goes in, and Amar'e is like a man playing among boys here tonight.
Yeah, good job again by Marion.
Bogut into the corner to Bell. Charlie Bell, and Bell has really come out shooting well in this ball game. They played the Lakers very tough last night. And here they come against the best team of the Pacific Division. Amari goes in, count it. He goes inside, and the 7-foot guy from China can't get it. Blocked by Amari. Amari rejected it. He wheels it off to Bell, way out to Red. They were hung up. An ill-advised pass by Bell. Marion got a piece of it. The Suns come back the other way. 7 turnovers against the Bucks. There's Amari. They got Bogut looking the wrong way. He out to Amari. Almost made the connection. Amari regroups. Got it. Oh, what a recovery by Stoudemire. He couldn't make the connection on the first attempt, but he stayed with it.
Yeah, just great strength there by Amari. I mean, he's good basketball. Amari wasn't able to corral it.
There's a pass inside to Skinner. Tried to draw the foul on Skinner. No whistle. Amari with 5 on the shot clock, and Amari now with 31 points. And the Suns will get it back, and they're going to win this ball game and go to 26-11. Tied with Dallas. Boston had 30 wins at the start of the night. Detroit 27. The Suns at 26. The Lakers had won 24 going into tonight along with the Hornets. So a very impressive win by the Suns.
They play 1,230 NBA regular season games. For some reason, every year, one seems to stand out. And this is the one. It's the Los Angeles Lakers, winners of 8 of their last 9 against the Phoenix Suns. And obviously the mega headline is the 14-time All-Star Shaquille O'Neal making his debut as a Sun against his old team, the Lakers. That guy's pretty good too. 2-time MVP Steve Nash leading the league in assists, scoring 17.5 a game, puts Phoenix up a bucket. Stoudemire left free, and Mike D'Antoni, the head coach of the Suns, told us before the game, yes, we miss a lot of what Shawn Marion does, but Amari Stoudemire's game has continued to expand to that perimeter shot you just saw. And Jordan Farmar the rebound. He and Sasha Vujacic joined Benga, Bryant, and Odom. And Benga is blocked by Stoudemire.
Yeah, see, Stoudemire and Shaq both can block shots. Stoudemire is averaging over 2 a game.
Good movement. And from the corner, Vujacic knocks down the 3. I love what Phil Jackson told us before the game about Sasha. He was a very good 11 a.m. shooter. We didn't know how good a 7:30 shooter he would be, meaning good in practice. How would he be come game time? He's blossomed this year, as has Stoudemire continued as he gets the move inside. Nash and Shaq are going to check it. It's nice to go to the bench and bring 2 guys who've won MVPs in the NBA down to the table to sub in. Hill on Walton. Both their dads are pretty good, huh?
Well, you got to see that. I had a mismatch and then the double team. Now, this is just a night where Phoenix Suns, the #1 shooting percentage team in the league, cannot make a basket close to the rim.
They keep missing inside. That's why the lopsided points in the paint. Barbosa 3. Look at Amari go up, get his 10th rebound, get the basket, and get a chance for a 3-point play. Stoudemire the rebound.
Oh, boy. I'll tell you, Phil's going to have a lot to talk about when he goes inside.
Toyota halftime show stories coming up as soon as the half is done. Stoudemire, look at he was fouled by his own player, Nash. The basket goes in, and Turioff is called for the foul. I think Steve Nash caused all of that contact. And it's going to work out. Let's watch this.
Just watch Stoudemire. The fact that he knocks Nash and to cause the problem that the defensive players now take a step back because Nash is going to the floor, opens up Stoudemire. Is there anything that this guy is doing poorly other than these turnovers?
3. Amari with a quick catch. Get right back from the easy hoop that Bryant got. The soul on O'Neal. Took him across the lane. Shaq stays right there. Swats it away. It's 3-on-3 with Nash on the push. Fisher cut him off. Big fella runs the floor. Bell keeps it alive with plenty of time on the clock.
Yeah, I was surprised that Stoudemire didn't pin his man and do a better job because he had a chance for a dunk.
See what they want to do. Clearing out, going at Odom.
Nice.
And 1.
Oh, that was beautiful. Not only does he take him strong with his left hand, he comes to a jump stop and it just jumps right back in the face of the defender.
Nash hit the deck. O'Neal and Stoudemire. Little combo.
See, that's the part of Stoudemire's game that a lot of people miss. He's 6th in the league in blocks at over 2 a game. Now here this evening he has a couple, and he's always coming from the weak side. Give those guys a lot of credit.
Bryant driving Bell right to the basket.
He's so strong in the upper body that he had Raja Bell on his back, and he could feel it, and he still got off a high percentage shot.
Nash lost control of it. Stoudemire somehow got it out of there and got it to go. Oh, what a tremendous job the NBA did, not just with all the activities of All-Star Weekend, but that give back, that day of caring in New Orleans. It's a strong message sent by the league, and our hats off to the commissioner and everybody else who was a part of that. Amar'e Stoudemire out of the timeout to 26 points, back to a 4-point game. Stoudemire down the lane, down the hole, and a tie game.
Now that was a beautiful read. Just watch the read here. You're going to see the trap, and then Stoudemire creating the pass, and then finishing strong. That's what you love when your front court guys understand. Send it down with strength.
Oh, beautiful.
Great block.
Stoudemire the block. Whistle underneath. And a travel is called.
Now that's Stoudemire's third block. And we told you, he is right there. He's right up there, 6th in the league, and he's always coming from the other side of the lane. You like his activity this evening.
Amar'e cleared for takeoff.
Now you got to get up in here. See, they weren't prepared to come with the full court pressure.
Nash all the way, Stoudemire. Oh my goodness. Here comes the quick give by Barbosa. It'll send Vujacic right back to the line. Stoudemire is 37 points and 15 boards today. 130 to 124. The Los Angeles Lakers spoil the debut of Shaquille O'Neal with the Phoenix Suns. But the Lakers, more importantly, tie Phoenix for the lead in the Pacific Division.
The Suns have to play better defense, not allow the transition, and not allow them to go all the way to the basket.
Utah, the #1 field goal shooting team in the NBA, and Amar'e connects from outside, and Stoudemire at the start of the night had 20-plus points in a career-high 14 straight games, and he starts it very effectively tonight. Darren Williams, one of the up-and-coming stars in the league. Out to Kerr. He can shoot it. That's like the Bill Laimbeer style they used to have with the Detroit Pistons. That'll be a 2.
Yeah, great range for a big man. He'll step out. You can see Amar'e go down there and get good position. Nice pass by Steve. But expect Utah to get Shaq in that pick and roll almost every time down the floor.
And Williams misses both free throws. And Amar'e able to track it down and head to Hill. He runs out and makes a play.
Well, Grant just ran by everybody. I mean, I think Utah got caught trying to go for that loose ball, and Grant just released.
Inbounding will be Grant Hill. Into Amar'e. He floats to the basket. Here's Barbosa from the corner. In the ballgame now is Paul Millsap, the second-year man for Louisiana Tech. Look at this. Oh, my goodness, is that a play? Amar'e thought he was fouled. Harpring clears and hits. So we have a 2-point game.
Yeah, Harpring, I mean, I hate to harp on it.
Oh! And Amar'e from Nash. Beautifully done. Stoudemire with 16 points. He has not missed from the field, Dan. He's 5 of 5. Kieran Collins hits. He doesn't score much. He only averages 1.7 a game. 2-point game. You look up, and here comes Utah right back. And Amar'e comes back with a 2.
I like it, though. I like the pace of the game. The Suns are aggressive offensively. They're not waiting for Shaq. They're getting down the runner, taking the best shot available right away. I love it.
And it comes to Amar'e. Oh, what a move by Stoudemire. He explodes to the hole. 21 points for Stat. You do not play for Jerry Sloan if you have any quit in you. I mean, his team will battle you from start to finish. Off it comes down to Stoudemire. Nicely done over Boozer.
And I like that. I think Amar'e should go to Amar'e and attack Boozer. There's no way Boozer wants to pick up another foul.
Nash with 8 assists to the ball game. Brings it out now to Grant Hill. Into Amar'e. Beautifully done.
That's what you got to do. Again, Utah came out in that zone, and Amar'e started at the top of the key, flashed in that middle. Nice pass by Steve.
Here's Boozer again. Amar'e goes high with a big rebound. Nash penetrating inside. Gets it to Amar'e. Finishes. Count it. And he's fouled.
Gotta like it. Steve under control. Didn't try to make too much happen. Waited for his big guy.
Off it comes in the corner to Korver. Touch pass. Millsap. Amar'e blocked his shot. He got hit in the face. But Amar'e with a rejection. Nash into the corner to Amar'e. Amar'e floats inside. To Shaq. Nice 1-2 punch. Shaq goes down. Korver goes down. Everybody's okay. Beautifully done by Amar'e.
You're right. Good job by Amar'e. Driving and drawing the help and a great dish.
Korver with a long 3.
And that's a dagger. 111 to 108.
Yeah, he hasn't done much, but one thing's for sure, you do not want to leave him even on the pick and roll. That's the last guy you want to leave for a three.
The 4-3 of the night for Utah. Amari measures and hits. Stoudemire so solid with that shot. 34 points for Stat. 118 to 114. The Suns need a basket. Here's Amari to the hole. Count it. He'll go to the line. How sweet it is.
Just a great play, first by Steve, and then Amari being aggressive. I talked about early how if he stays aggressive, he may go to the line 20 times. Well, this is the 18th right here. Good finish, and boy, Nash with his 15 assists.
And that is for Nash, the 14th time this year he's had 15-plus assists. The Jazz beat the Suns 126 to 118.
All right, Marv, thank you very much. The two top scoring teams in the NBA colliding as the Golden State Warriors take on the Phoenix Suns with now Pietrus on Nash. That's kind of an interesting matchup.
Well, they're going to use size, speed, and quickness to try to force Steve Nash to help. Once again, Amari Stoudemire.
Pietrus has already hit a three. He's got a game-high 8 points right now for the Golden State Warriors. Stoudemire scoring in on Jackson and counted for 2 and a foul.
Well, I think they're going to get better. I think they win this game tonight. They can run off like 7 straight wins with what their schedule looks like. So this is a big game for them tonight. They have not beaten the Golden State Warriors since that trade with Indiana brought Steven Jackson all over. Here's Gordon Garachuk. That's the first three he's made in a Suns uniform. He was 0 for 6.
Pick and roll, Stoudemire from Nash. And he takes the sledgehammer as he sails in for 2. Golden State on the 6-0 run. The double team Stoudemire right into Biedrins. He's got 17.
21 to 6 advantage, plus 15 to the Suns off the bench.
As Abuki inside, gets the miss, rejected inside by Stoudemire. Monte Ellis knocked down by Bell, picked up by Diaw.
And they need Grant Hill to get involved offensively. He only took 1 shot in that first half. Here's Amari Stoudemire once again going to work. Steven Jackson picked up 2 fouls early in the game, and just there's no way he can match up to Amari Stoudemire. If Amari will just take his time.
Nash gets a screen. Biedrins set it. Another one on Nash set by Biedrins, and here comes Davis. Baron Davis with 21.
That's like old Wilt's old step back banker. He used to take that step back and kiss it off the glass.
I think it's 23 for Davis.
Hostile shot the block.
22.
This is where they got to go to work. Get that ball in the paint. Steve Nash recognizes that. Stop shooting into so many threes and perimeter jump shots. Take advantage of your strength inside.
Diaw guarding Jackson and picked up by Steve Nash. What are you doing? Phoenix, the 6th-ranked team in the Western Conference. Nash to Stoudemire goes corralling into Jackson. Count it! And a foul on Jackson.
I think Don Nelson might have been technical here because Mark Davis is ruling that the shot will count, and Don Nelson says there's no way that shot should count. So both coaches now upset. There's the foul, and then he pulled up and knocked the shot down. I have to agree with Don Nelson. As upset as the Suns have been over the officiating, I'm not sure that shot should have counted.
Screen by Diaw. Pietrus sticks right with Nash. Another screen by Stoudemire. Nash always dribbles with a purpose. Over Biedrins and picked up by Jackson. Lost it to Stoudemire. Amari Stoudemire's got a game-high 27 points. It's Baron Davis, 9 of 18. Inside finds Barnes. Rejected by Stoudemire. Off to Nash. Down court, Barbosa. Matt Barnes into Diaw. Rebound. Barnes active inside. Rejected by Stoudemire. And out of bounds.
As Grant Hill goes backdoor for his first field goal of the game. Beautiful pass by Amari Stoudemire.
Ellis on Bell. Crozier watches Stoudemire. Harrington is on Hill. Davis almost swiped it away. They doubled him, so Nash is free. They doubled Stoudemire with Davis, and Nash was left open to fire a triple. Pietrus the try, knocked away inside by Stoudemire. Ellis from point-blank range. Monte Ellis has put in 25. Here's Pietrus who began the game so strong in the first quarter. He is now 4 of 10 with 12 points. Stoudemire at the other end. They caught him napping. And he throws down a one-handed sledgehammer. Here's Nash. Double-double tonight. Stoudemire working on Beatrice. Great pick by Bell. Here's a 2.
Good inside-out action. You get that ball in the middle of the zone, and good things happen for you. It just kills the zone defense because everybody collapses.
Hill, or rather, Stoudemire right over Beatrice.
Now, Boris Diaw's been great tonight.
Here comes Davis for 3. Picked up. Phoenix has it. Diaw. Amari! Doug, a week ago, it was gloom and doom here in Phoenix. Questioning the trade for Shaq, wondering if there was anything left in the Suns' tank as Beatrice can't get it to go. What a difference a week makes. Phoenix has won 3 consecutive games, and maybe even more impressively, playing one style and beating the defending champion San Antonio Spurs here on Sunday, playing small ball, fast ball, baseline to baseline basketball tonight, taking on their nemesis, the Golden State Warriors.
Both these teams score a lot of points. Suns second in the NBA, the Nuggets third in scoring. Here is Iverson, tries to feed Carter inside, broken up nicely by Nash. Roger Bell going the other way to the hole with the left hand. Tough break, but a follow by Amari Stoudemire.
Well, Suns off and running, and the Nuggets know all too well. They turn it over, it will be a layup on the other end. They are not good in transition.
I tell you, Anthony is absolutely impossible to guard when he takes that shot inside.
He's probably the toughest player in the league to guard, other than that guy right there.
And Stoudemire is not guardable.
No, he's not.
Barbosa now trying to shake J.R. Smith. Juracek, 8 seconds on the shot clock, into Amari. Nahara trying to measure him, and Amari just took him to school. Nahara cannot guard him. Stoudemire leads the league in minutes played per game over 41, threw that one away. So maybe Stoudemire with that tee will spark this team, Eddie, as you suggested.
Well, I think the game has automatically become a physical game now, no doubt about it.
And Amari is starting to take it to the Nuggets. 12 points for Stoudemire. See the shooting thus far. It's all Denver tonight. They are a mile high shooting tonight. Bell able to connect, and that's the shot he needed. Nash for 7 3-point shooting. The ball comes out now to Bell. Can he track it down? He saves it to Barbosa. So the Suns now with a little glimmer of a comeback, and Amari continues the comeback. So all of a sudden it's 72-58. Nash picked up by Carter. Looking to Amari, goes in, gets it to Amari. Amari finishes it up. 86-72, 4:11 in the third. Stoudemire goes in, count it, and he'll go to the line. That was not pretty, but it got it done. Iverson can't get it. Shaq rips down the rebound. Shaq's now with 9 rebounds and 12 points. He's played with 4 fouls. In it comes to the Diesel. Hands off to Amari.
Kenyon Martin turned his back.
Here is Diaw going baseline around Clayson. 7 seconds on the shot clock. Nash behind the back to Amari. Count it, and a blocking foul.
Wow. I tell you what, the fans are getting their money's worth right here because they are seeing some exciting playoff clutch basketball right now. This is what coming down to the end of the season is all about. And Nahara looked like he was there, but must have had a heel inside that circle, and he did.
Amari now with 30 points, 11 rebounds. Boy, Denver struggled from the line. They missed again, 13-22. Shaq, he has come alive.
What about Amari? I mean, that was a laser pass. Hit his hands. He knew where Shaq was. Hit it.
Nash trying to shake Carter. Gets it off to Amari. Amari makes his move.
Wow, Kenyon Martin. He's treating Kenyon Martin like the rookie out there.
Back to Nash. Got to get something going here. Nahara's out on Nash. Shaq comes out, sets the screen. Nash, one of the few misses he's had in a long time. Amari reloads.
Wow. You know, if our viewers don't understand now why I continue to say that he is the most dominant big man right now in this game in terms of what he has been doing since the All-Star break, take notice.
Nash, who got poked in the nose, and he just kind of all of a sudden decided, hey, enough is enough. As Stoudemire goes down the middle. Amari with 38 points. Now his high for the season is 42. 132 to 117. Go for Eddie Johnson. I'm Gary Bender. The next Suns game on FSS Arizona is Friday against the Minnesota Timberwolves.
6 straight wins for the Suns over the Indiana Pacers, including 3 straight here at Conseco Fieldhouse. Indiana and the Suns started off, and Shaq has the ball. He's off to a great start here early in the year. His backdoor pass to Stoudemire. And Amari Stoudemire dunks it home. He had 42 in this building a year ago. Stoudemire takes it inside and draws the foul. Turnaround jumper by Stoudemire. He has 6. He's got all 6 Phoenix points.
Ooh, my goodness. Who is that, Amari?
Stoudemire says, I'll show you what I can do.
See, this is the new look Suns. They normally would be pushing it up right away. What they're running now is exactly really what San Antonio used to run. Kind of call that a punch, where they basically just punch it down to Amari Stoudemire.
Well, he is working. He had 42 a year ago here, and he's already got 8. In fact, all 8 Phoenix points. Foster was open, but Stoudemire got his mitts on it. And Stoudemire.
Very nice rotation by Troy Murphy. She rotated Amari Stoudemire, so Stoudemire couldn't get a free shot.
And here Stoudemire went right to the basket as Nash found him. Stoudemire against the rookie. 14 of the 18 Phoenix points.
It's hard to stop him when he gets like that. I knew that's tough for Roy. If Amari Stoudemire has that much room, that's really tough. As you've noticed so far, the only guy that's really scored the ball has been Stoudemire. Well, he can't play without taking a break at some point. I mean, Dragic scored the last one, but Stoudemire has been the one that they've counted on.
He has a 19-point first quarter. Phoenix at 59%. They have not made a 3. They haven't needed to because Stoudemire has 21.
I'm telling you, he just went through 2 people to make that shot.
Here he goes again.
He thought he had a shot. That was good defense. If he makes that, you'll get back to him. Well, a 3-point line forces you to rethink that a little bit, particularly when you've got somebody making it the way the Pacers are.
Well, sitting on the bench did not cool him down.
Didn't cool him off much, did it?
And Stoudemire with a great catch, but what about the pass from Nash?
That's what you don't mean. That's what I'm looking at.
Phoenix is 3-1. Indiana is 1-1. Inside they go to Stoudemire. He's bumped out of bounds by Foster.
A good foul by Jeff.
They have won 54 wins or more in the last 4 years. And the only other teams to do that, Detroit, San Antonio, and Dallas. Stoudemire in the lane.
Oh, my goodness. Not only in the lane, he's in the rim. The Pacers have got to close the lane down.
Hill cut off, 2 to shoot. And Stoudemire has 31.
Got to find it. Pacers got to find it. Shut him off.
Grant Hill, free throw line jumper. Indiana turns it over. Bad pass, Nash.
TJ Ford is back there, so the only thing Nash could do is just throw it, because TJ can't get to it. Oh boy.
Stoudemire, and they call the foul.
Yeah, that's why I said oh boy, because once he was able to pump fake, now I know he can get a dribble and start towards the rim.
Murphy got a piece of that, but Stoudemire right there for the offensive rebound, drawing the foul. 4-point Pacers lead. We're more than halfway through the third quarter.
That's a tough play for Roy Hibbert.
I mean, what a night for Stoudemire. He has 39. Granger right to the basket, followed by Roy Hibbert.
Who came over because Amari Stoudemire went to block Danny Granger's shot.
Diao. Stoudemire.
Oh, my goodness.
I mean, he dunked that from behind the backboard.
Yeah, because I thought he was about to be out of bounds.
Bad pass by Jack, and Stoudemire has it. Diao scores, draws the foul.
Did you see who led the break? Amari Stoudemire.
42 points a year ago. He's got 41 already tonight.
And his teammates are riding him because he's the only one that's got it going offensively. And the Pacers have tried to match up with him a variety of ways, but because his teammates, and that's the play we were talking about, where there are 3 guys, 6'8", and he just jumped over all 3 of them from behind the backboard. Oh boy, you got caught the wrong way. Brandon got caught making a move where he thought the pass was going to go away from the corner.
Foster back on the floor, give and go, ripped away. Stoudemire again leads the break, and this time it's Grant Hill.
Nice.
43 now for Stoudemire.
That timeout was something that I think that Phoenix really needed for what they were trying to do. The Pacers didn't want, because all they did was make him fresh. I mean, they run that on that elbow. As you look at the basket, it's the right elbow. This guy goes in here and he decides to make a spin the other way.
Well, for the Indiana Pacers, a repeat performance from both games last year when they had chances to beat the Suns right here at Conseco Fieldhouse. Indiana throws it away, and that should about do it for the Phoenix Suns, and that's the game. A 10-point win for the Phoenix Suns, who improved to 4-1 for the first time in 6 years. The final score, 113-103.
The Suns, on the other hand, will have Grant Hill starting for the 13th time. He's 8-4 record-wise as a starter. Jay Rich with his third start with the Suns, along with Stoudemire, Shaq, and Steve Nash. Nash has been picking up the assists. He is averaging last 10 games, 9.5 a game. And it comes. There's an assist man right now, though. It's Shaquille O'Mara.
Talk about the distribution of basketball for the Suns earlier. I mean, they're doing a nice job. Everybody's looking for each other. And team basketball, that's the key.
Nice outside, picked up by Dante Jones, who played very few games last year for Sacramento. Has been a starter, though, for him this year. Then it comes to O'Mara, and he's too close for him to do anything with it. And it comes to Richardson. Hill dumps it down to O'Mara, sticks on the shot clock, O'Mara, and that's like money in the bank. When he shoots it, you expect it to go.
Anytime he's got a chance to face up in front of the basket, he shoots it almost like it's just a longer free throw.
There's Nene from outside, and that's what he's improved on. Scott is that 15-foot shot.
They have that element, and I think anytime a player has an element, they can't get on the floor and run as much and jump as much as they like. They work on their shooting.
It's a one-point game until they dump it down low to O'Mara, and he made that look easy.
Great find by Nash that time.
Nash brings it out to Stoudemire. Stoudemire, 8 points in the ball game. Phillips comes out on him. Here's Matt Barnes' first shot, and he got it. Boy, he is coming off the bench, smoking every time. That's a 3. 25-22, O'Mara quoting beautifully. I'll tell you, his athleticism, his ability to finish is unparalleled in the league. Phillips goes in, lost the handle. Here's O'Mara coming back the other way, ahead to Jay Rich. Richardson to the hole, beautifully done. He is such an addition to this team.
Electrifying the way he gets off the floor.
They signed Richardson. Up to O'Mara. O'Mara double pumping. He got Chris Anderson to go by him on the play.
The Suns really been going inside. You talk about the points in the paint. Here goes Stoudemire inside for another 2.
Beautifully done. O'Mara has done a little bit of everything. He has 15 points already, Scott. 7 of 8 shooting. Nash' second shot is right down the middle, and this guy who's vastly improved now has 12 points and 9 rebounds in this game, and George Karl has to be pleased that he has stepped up when Marcus Camby ended up in a Clipper uniform. Here's O'Mara. Boy, you just know that shot's going to go in. 8:19 to go here in the third. Chauncey Billups, Mr. Basketball in Colorado, 3 straight years. Nene goes inside as a block. It'll be off the Suns with 12 to shoot for the Nuggets. George Karl, a guy who coached Seattle into a 16-win season. 3 of them were back to the Sonics.
And what the NBA fined 1 year.
Well, they also got knocked off as a number. And there's O'Mara inside, and it's a 1-point game. Here's Nash going inside in the corner. It goes to Hill. Grant Hill not there. Jack over the back. O'Mara comes up. Got it.
Nice job that time, but Shaquille just keeping the ball alive. Boy won't get good credit there for his 6 rebounds.
Here is Shaq, hands off to Nash. Nash ducking inside, draws the crowd. 7 on the shot clock. Nash regains his balance, gets it to O'Mara. O'Mara floats and there. I tell you, he is so athletic. He does things so fluidly. He's graceful and yet powerful at the same time. The Suns are going to win it, and a nice way to go cruising into Christmas.
Absolutely, yeah. Happy holidays, everybody. Suns battled this game. Had a bad second period, stayed with it. Good things happened for him down the stretch here in the fourth quarter. Steve Nash, Mr. MVP.
And so important for the Clippers to make shots, get off to a good shooting percentage first quarter. So Phoenix has taken the ball out of the hoop.
Stoudemire missed, tip, score.
There's that size advantage you're talking about. It's not just Shaq O'Neal.
Nash, the bounce, the pick, the roll, the score. We're tied at 6. Stoudemire again.
using that size to great advantage.
Well, he's got
bigger, stronger.
He's got some incredible determination.
He's certainly a better start for the Clippers than what they experienced last night. But Stoudemire having a field day. He has 8 of his team's 10.
You know why that works? That's a pick and roll 6 seconds into their shot clock.
Stoudemire.
But nobody plays better than this guy.
Points in the paint tonight versus last night. Still an advantage, but not quite as dramatic. Stoudemire comes in just in time to score. Baron Davis drives for the Clippers and misses. I didn't know they got that kind of money.
I didn't either. Oh. How much do the broadcasters get for that game?
I know how much I got. Amari Stoudemire gets the bucket again. Amari, a big ball game going with 16 points already. Here's Shaq O'Neal. Shaq, the handoff to Stoudemire. He got bumped, but somehow put it in.
He's kind of laughing. He's having one of those nights. 17 for him to match Thornton.
Stoudemire.
How difficult this year's been.
Nash will go to work. Stoudemire mismatched inside, scores easily.
It's either Thornton or it's Gordon or whoever. They're not big enough and strong enough against Amari.
Well, the good thing, he never has a game where he just is a no-show. Stoudemire with 26 now.
See what I mean? Is that Wilt playing against the JV?
It really is. He has 29. This is one of the best halves we've seen a player have in a long, long time. Knocked away from behind by Novak and flushed by Stoudemire.
You hardly remember that Stoudemire sat out a whole year with that microfracture knee surgery. I mean, he is so quick and so explosive.
We saw him come back the next season in the preseason, Mike. I thought, this guy, he's playing against Elton Brand in a preseason game in Phoenix, and I thought he's never, ever going to be a player again. He's been a big-time player. Matt Barnes scored.
I think we said on that occasion he would never be the same, right?
Yeah, and he's absolutely the same. Stoudemire in close, scores and gets fouled. 39 points for Amari Stoudemire.
Are they going to trade him tomorrow before noon?
They better hurry. There's a line forming, I think. So time is going to expire here, and the season series between these two expires. The Suns sweep the Clippers for the second year in a row. 3-0 last year, 4-0 this year, and the Suns prevail in a landslide here, I'm sorry to say.
A beautiful 75-degree day in the Valley of the Sun, hot and humid throughout the week. And fans here in Phoenix would like to see a sizzling hot performance by their Suns, reminiscent of what they demonstrated through the regular season and the first 2 rounds of the playoffs. TNT's postseason coverage continues with the defending champion Los Angeles Lakers facing the Phoenix Suns, Game 3 of the Western Conference Finals Series. The Lakers winning the first 2 games in LA. Nice pass, Stoudemire is fouled, yes, the basket counts. The foul committed by Bynum. And Bryant gets inside off the fake. And only 14 teams have come back when they've trailed 2 games to nothing. Stoudemire. We are seeing a different Amari Stoudemire here in the early portion of the first quarter. Bryant, yes.
He's in a great rhythm right now. This is one of those games where you heard Phil Jackson talk about he knows he's got single coverage. So if he can get in rhythm, he's going to get any good shot that he wants.
Taking on the look of what he did in Game 1 of this series. Stoudemire had it slapped away, saved, and Stoudemire's right there. Odom saving it into the Phoenix front court, and Stoudemire able to take advantage. Shot clock down to 4. Bryant with a deep 3, rebounded by Hill. Stoudemire from Nash. And these are things we did not see in games 1 and 2.
That's that great pocket pass.
In contrast, the Suns, the best. That will count on the foul. Stoudemire heads to the line. And you can hear the Lakers support in this crowd here in Phoenix as Stoudemire comes right back. It's been an outstanding game for Amari Stoudemire. Stoudemire got the step on Gasol. Strong move by Amari Stoudemire.
Into this quarter, Marv, so important because Steve Nash, they like to rest him. They're going to be able to do it in a real close game, and the Suns bench did not play well in the first half. How much will Alvin trust them in a huge game?
Stoudemire over Gasol. Amari Stoudemire, 24 points. Fama returns for the Lakers. 2-second differential between the game clock and shot clock. Here's Stoudemire. Oh, what a move. He was able to adjust and go glass. Dragic, Barbosa, Dudley, Fry, and Stoudemire on the floor. Stoudemire, the only starter out there. Here's Stoudemire out of reverse and took another shot to the head. Amari Stoudemire's come up with a huge game, 31 and 10. Meanwhile, Kobe Bryant remains on the floor, fires for three, rebounded by Hill.
I wonder if Kobe's getting a little tired. He's played the entire second half, Marv. He really hasn't practiced, and he's really had to work hard against his zone since the start of the game. He hasn't had any rhythm.
Stoudemire, who has had rhythm right from the start, now with 35 points. Stoudemire got the steps. Stoudemire! There was no help for Pau Gasol, and he was upset. Strong move again by Stoudemire. 39 for Amari Stoudemire. Suns playing the clock. Stoudemire to the rim. That's a huge bucket.
How about our man Steve Kerr?
Fisher fires another three-pointer. Dudley is on it, and that will do it. The Phoenix Suns very much back into the series. They now trail 2-1.
In game 3, we saw a Phoenix 110-96 win. Suns trailed for 3 quarters, trailed by as many as 18. It was a 32-point swing in game 3. Doug, they've come back from double-digit deficits in this series, like they've done this season, to force this game 4, and we'll see what happens tonight. A closeout game for Phoenix. McDyess with a screen on Hill, but missed 2 by Ginobili and picked up by Richardson. You've seen a lot of the numbers when he scores over 20 points. This team has been virtually unbeatable in the playoffs, certainly, and during the regular season. Across the lane, Stoudemire coming off an uncharacteristic 7-point game in game 3.
That's the elbow area that he wants him to attack Duncan right there. To not handle him, one quick step in the drive.
And by Stoudemire, Nash to Amari, pick and pop.
Try to get Duncan involved as many screen rolls as you possibly can. The other night you saw him switching in that time. He tried to drop down and help. Jason Kidd is going to move that ball ahead on the fast break. So they're a great transition team, but they're not a big pick and roll team. And that's the difference. It's a matchup game as Jason Richardson knocks down the jump shot. And as people watch games, you say, why does this team win and this team win? It's matchups. That's what it's all about. Who's front? Kenny Smith showed his pictures at halftime. He did not miss easy layups. Duncan misses a free throw. Misses an easy layup. Amari comes back, knocks down the shot, so all of a sudden it's a 9-point lead.
He's been yanked as a starter, now coming off the bench. His best days will be ahead of him in this league. Popovich likes him a lot. Duncan going inside on Stoudemire, who defends it well, and it's down court for Grant Hill. Nice defense by Amari. Since Nash went out, 7-0 San Antonio. Kravitz took his place, crowded inside, and Stoudemire drops the anvil, stopping an 11-0 run. This is Barbosa. Shot clock is at 5. Stoudemire's got to now deal with both Ginobili and McDyess. And that's how he answers the bell. 6 of 11, 19 points, a Sun tie for Amari Stoudemire. With the shot clock down to 7. Screen by Nash. Stoudemire hits the shot with the point guard setting the pick.
That's that little dribble handoff they like to do. Normally you see it down the lane. That time it was a little deeper, so instead of Amari shooting a little 8 or 10 footer, that was about a 15 to 17 footer.
Nash caught a Duncan elbow in the eye. 6 stitches, another screen and a drop off, and again they do the same play. And Stoudemire now has put in 25, and Nash dug with his 6th assist. Nash doubled. Stoudemire gets another pick and roll right there.
How about I said, it's going to be pick and roll in the 4th quarter. Alvin Gentry waits till that time.
Up ahead to Parker. Oh! 4-point game.
They are not going easy.
Nash, Stoudemire, and he sails in with another pick and roll. Duncan for 3. Rebound Richardson. And the Phoenix Suns are going to the Western Conference Finals.
welcome to U.S. Airways Center in Phoenix. And tonight, the Jazz take on the run-and-gun Suns. Deron Williams is bruised and banged up, but will not miss tonight's battle against Steve Nash. Both are all-stars, and Nash is a top assist man in the NBA.
Steve Nash, who just turned 36 years young back in February, has the ball, turns the corner, slip past Stoudemire, goes around Boozer, somehow grabbed the handle and put it back up and in. Stoudemire has been dynamite. He's got the block on Memo. Memo wanted a foul. Didn't take it to the rack as strong as he should have. Back comes Stoudemire, and then a lazy foul on Memo.
Remember the last time these two teams met, Grant Hill got off to a great start in that first 2 quarters.
Hard to believe he's 37 years old, 15th year out of Duke. Battled injuries all of his career. Stoudemire is hot, rips the net, 7 points here in the quarter. And it's a 7-2 Suns lead. 9.5 to play first quarter. Williams fires it up and over Nash. In and out, rebound on the other end. Into Nash. Inside to Stoudemire. Hangs on a pivot, double pump and hammer. Over Boozer and O'Third. This is unreal. Pick and roll. Boozer has the ball. Blocked by Stoudemire. And the shot clock runs dry. And Stoudemire the rebound.
Steve Nash can work both sides of the lane.
Stoudemire floater. Got it. 15-point quarter. Stoudemire 5 of 6 from the floor, and Lopez a banger, 7-footer, about 255. Second year out of Stanford. Ron, 15th overall player taken back in 08. And Hill threads the needle. Stoudemire hanging down to 17 points. Did not score in the second quarter. Back inside, Stoudemire rolls it up and in. 20 for Amari.
There's my question right there.
Wow.
My question was just answered, wasn't it?
Stoudemire beats the buzzer in the follow-away. 22. Jazz playing without Karolinko. Memo went to the locker room just before the half with his stomach virus. Stoudemire lowers his shoulder, hooking up and in.
Another turnover.
And another one right back at you. Nash lays it up and in.
I hope. And another turnover. Ball played in by C.J. Miles. It's losing focus. And Amari Stoudemire picks it off and scores back-to-back buckets off the turnover there by the Jazz.
98-84.
Here comes the pick and roll with Amari Stoudemire. It's the same signal that it's not going to be a pick and roll. They gave the same signal, but they just posted up.
We're going to run around Miles uncontested. Stoudemire lowers his shoulder, tied up by Culver. How about Kyle had the jump? Come on. Instead, the foul. Amari gets 2 and a free throw. Well, a win tonight would have wrapped up the season series, the tiebreak, right? But now you got to wait and see what happens on that final night. And that could, as you mentioned, Ron, play large in the way that this playoff first round will work itself out. 44 for Stoudemire. And the Jazz will lose by 10. They battled from behind all night long.
Saturday night, downtown Los Angeles, Knicks and the Clippers from the Staples Center, home to the Lakers and the Clippers. As Stoudemire knocks it down. Stoudemire drives and throws it down. Telling the rookie, you're not the only one with some ferocious dunks.
Yeah.
Stoudemire 6 points in the early going.
That's the way we're doing, finding that open man.
Stoudemire drives. Shot won't go. Chip up. Second one is good. Extra effort. Quick jumping from Stoudemire.
Talked about Griffin, and that's why he's compared to Stoudemire.
Crowd mama pop. Stoudemire gets in. Stoudemire spinning and gets it to go. Stoudemire just overpowering Cook there. He's got 14.
Reminds me of Earl of Pearl. Always get a fortuitous bounce.
Stoudemire drives on Griffin. Looking, turns, and shoots, and puts it in. Griffin grabbed his jersey, and they didn't see it. Stoudemire drives on Griffin and banks it in. Good, quick move. Amari Stoudemire comes right back at the rookie. Stoudemire pulls up, and he has got it going offensively. 21 points in 21 minutes. Stoudemire from outside knocks it down, looks over at the Clipper bench for some reason. Stoudemire gets inside. Felton spots up, puts up a three. It's good. Raymond Felton from downtown. Stoudemire, 5 on the shot clock. Stoudemire fakes, gonna have to put it up. Knocks it down again. His shooting has been superb tonight. 31 for Stoudemire.
Yeah, you know Jordan can't guard him.
Stoudemire kicks it out. Gallinari sets himself, puts it in. Gallinari from downtown again. Stoudemire on the drive, throws it down. Amar'e Stoudemire with a season-high 35. Timeout Clippers. The dunk-a-thon continues here at the Staples Center. Felton using the pick. Steps back, finds Stoudemire. Stoudemire inside, throws it down. Cook tried to get the charge. But Stoudemire now with 37, and the Knicks up 9 with 1:05 to play. Pass inside, Turiaf, Stoudemire. 39 for Stoudemire, and that one will probably do it. Knicks go up by 11 with 38 seconds remaining. And there's the buzzer. The Knicks with an impressive road trip after losing to Denver, win 3 straight. Nice, gracious move there from Stoudemire for the rookie Griffin. What a performance in a losing effort, 44 points.
I think one of the reasons, besides the schedule, that they're playing so well is they put Stoudemire back at the center position, which really opens up the floor for him because he's surrounded, as he knocks in that shot, he's surrounded by 4 perimeter players, which gives him more room to operate.
And right on cue, he drops in the runner, but he gets fouled. Stoudemire from the elbow. He's got 5 already. Garnett again draws the double team. Pass knocked away. Gallinari coast to coast. Stoudemire with the follow, and he's got all 7 for the Knicks. And Fields, by the way, a second-round pick out of Stanford, who is starting as a rookie. Look out. Felton to Stoudemire, get out of the way.
Just great decision making by Raymond Felton right now. In pick and roll situations, your job as the point guard is to force the defense to make a decision.
You know, Ewing did it as Stoudemire knocked it down again. He has taken his range since he first came into the league from about 12, then to 15, and now 18 or 19, which gives him even more room to drive the ball.
Driving on Davis, he scores and is fouled.
And you see the adjustment. Bigger guys guarded him. He stepped out, knocked down the jump shot. Now he has the smaller, big baby Davis defending him, faces him, and uses the quickness. How many guys have the entire package where they can take advantage of bigger and smaller guys? Right now, he's in a zone offensive.
Stoudemire off balance. And the follow, 17 for Amar'e Stoudemire.
I can remember watching him in the McDonald's All-American game, and this is the same way that he played, with extreme confidence and like he was a grown man playing with kids.
Stoudemire now with a 19. The Knicks right now 16-9 on the season. Fade away by Stoudemire. He can't miss right now. 21 in the first half. Stoudemire again. Unbelievable. Final minute of the third. Stoudemire, his 9th consecutive game with 30 or more points, and he can't help but break a smile. Gallinari just a different player here in the third quarter. Stoudemire got fouled again. Number 4 on Ray Allen. Again, the chant of MVP making its way around Madison Square Garden as Stoudemire steps to the line. In the last 6 years, only one player has had a longer stretch of 30-point games than Amar'e Stoudemire, and that was LeBron James with 10 back in 06. Stoudemire is 9 and counting. He'll go for number 10 against Miami on Friday night.
I'll tell you what, we have never seen a package other than Karl Malone in pick and rolls in a power forward body like Amar'e Stoudemire.
Stoudemire back into the game and immediately making his presence felt.
He's defending Ray Allen. The spin move, does not trust the defense behind him, but says, get it out of here. Not on my watch, Mr. Allen.
Allen the miss. Chandler the rebound.
But they got away with shooting the gap. It gives Ray Allen too much space instead of staying attached to his body.
You're right. That's fool's goal. You can believe you're playing great defense. He just missed the open shot.
Too easy right there. 35 for Stoudemire.
And a well-designed play to get Stoudemire on the move, driving to his right hand.
Bottom line is which team is going to get a stop. Both teams scoring too easy.
Stoudemire and Garnett, the jumper. Yes! Pierce on the drive, the pull-up.
Big Baby with the rebound. Stoudemire got a piece, and the Knicks have it. Stoudemire. His play is speaking volumes again tonight. 39 for Amari. Garnett the screen. Pierce driving on Stoudemire. The jumper, yes! With 4/10 of a second left. Stoudemire for the win. Will it count? Will it count?
That's just not even close.
Yeah, you're right.
But I give him credit, though. He stroked that.
All the Celtics are already waving it off. The PA announcer just telling the crowd the basket does not count. The Celtics have won the game.
Starting five tonight for the 32-win New York Knicks. Tony Douglas will be at the point. Chauncey Billups will be out for the fourth straight game. Landry Fields will join him in the backcourt. Up front, Jared Jeffries, Amari Stoudemire, and the former Denver Nugget, Carmelo Anthony. Stoudemire swings it up and in. Amari had the air ball. He must have hurt because it came right back and buried the jump. Carmelo turns the corner, pick and roll it. Stoudemire, finger roll, and puts 2 more on the board. Nicely done.
Yeah, that's 2 all-stars going at it, playing playground basketball to pick and roll. They're right at him.
Stoudemire puts it up, hits it, count it, and 1. Jefferson is foul. But Stoudemire runs it up on Jefferson, and he'll get the line for a 3-point play.
He started October kind of slow, and then every month he has simply gotten better. In February and March, you're talking about all-star numbers.
Sean Williams to Carter. Stoudemire playing a lot of minutes here in the first half. He'll stop and pop. Right down the barrel. Stoudemire with 13. Stoudemire 6 on the shot. Working against Millsap. Well, he's deadly. Amari Stoudemire with 15. Inside, Stoudemire hangs and hits with the right hand. Amari with 19. Stoudemire doesn't mind the contact, Matt. He doesn't mind it at all.
Yeah, he'll trade a little sweat with you. Millsap. He's not afraid of contact. It's definitely the defense that's really hurting the Jazz right now. He's looking at another offensive rebound for this Knicks team. I got to stump the truck. I got to stump the truck right now. When is the last time the point guard, the starting point guard, and the starting 2 guard for the Utah Jazz have gone scoreless in a game? At least with 3 quarters.
Well, right now, Bell and Harris are combined 0 for 6. They've yet to score here in this ballgame.
This is what you don't like. You see Stoudemire getting the shot, gets fouled, but then it's one thing for him making the shot, but then the smiling and the laughing with the teammates.
See, that's what would drive me absolutely.
Yeah, and not one Jazz player is in foul trouble right now.
Millsap comes out as Favors returns, the rookie who dropped 10 on New York in the first half.
Well, they're chanting MVP. I think they're chanting you. MVP. Broadcast MVP.
Broadcast MVP of the year. Banker off the glass, Stoudemire. Whatever he puts up, Matt, goes down.
Well, they're shooting 60% for the team.
Stoudemire hanging hit.
Yeah, you made the comment, how did Phoenix give up on Stoudemire? I mean, you're talking 28 years old. This guy can score. He's a big guy in this league. You never want to give up big guys in this league. And now that he's with Carmelo, they can do some damage in the playoffs.
Already 30, and the chant of MVP begins to make its way around the Garden. They now jump to 33-29. The Jazz fall to 33-31. They're under 500 now on the road after that terrific start back in November. They're now 15-16 away from Salt Lake City.
New York City is all dressed up and ready to go with a full house at Madison Square Garden. For the NBA on TNT, it's all presented by State Farm. Tonight, the Chicago Bulls at 18-6 take on the struggling New York Knicks at 8-13. Go inside to Amari Stoudemire. And a nice feed right there, too, coming from on top. Carmelo trying to set people up. Shumpert, who grew up in Chicago and, of course, knows all about Derrick Rose. Knocked away by Stoudemire. Noah cleans it up. And he lost the ball. And here comes Chandler and comes Shumpert once again. Stoudemire in stride. You're right. Oh, with a great crossover. That is Amari Stoudemire.
Through the legs, one dribble and the finish. So strong, talented. You just can't always settle for outside shots.
Oh, man. It's Stoudemire. It's over Boozer. So they're getting Stoudemire going. Good feed by Anthony. And he finds Stoudemire.
Kyle Korver, who's the only starter for the Bulls, even though he's really a bench and role player. It's been a different flux for the Chicago Bulls as well as Tom Thibodeau, as Amar'e Stoudemire continues to score here in this first half.
This is Taj Gibson. Rebound by Tony Douglas. Douglas is still trying to find his game. Had shoulder surgery last spring. Feeding Stoudemire. 9th shot. And he scoops it home for 2. Stoudemire has got 13. He is the top scorer in the game so far. Here's Douglas again, a shoot first guard. He lobs it nicely. Stoudemire again with a shot. Amar'e has taken 11 shots. He's canned 7. Stoudemire. Boy, has he had some kind of first half. Oh, look at him drop the sledgehammer. That is Amar'e Stoudemire, who's having a terrific game. He's got 20 points in 24 minutes.
Has not scored over 25 points this year. Has done it 37 times last season.
Rose is taking it in that time, but moments ago, Amar'e.
This is the Amar'e that we saw at the beginning of last season.
You know his story. He had 3 older brothers that kept him on the straight and narrow, growing up in a tough area of Chicago, and they were great ball players themselves. And really formed Rose's game. Look at that little shimmy inside by Stoudemire.
I love it.
Stoudemire weaving. Oh, and he picked it up inside and cleans it up niftily. Stoudemire over Gibson. Amar'e has got 26, which is a game high. 22 from Anthony.
That's what's missing for the Knicks. Who's that one guy to do that as Amar'e Stoudemire gets into the lane? One of his 28 points.
Here's Landry Fields for 3. Fields. Well, he's got 15. He is in that area.
He's done his job. Amar'e, 28 point, has done his. 6 minutes left. You're down by 4.
Stoudemire. He'll answer at the other end with a long 2.
This is the way we started the game with both of these teams.
8 points for Amar'e here in the 4th quarter. A steal by Rose. Taken back by Sheppard. Into Amar'e.
Derrick Rose, if you gamble for a steal like that, you've got to be sure you're going to come up with it.
Anthony is 9 of 21. Noah defense. Stoudemire. Anthony. The double. Fields from Stoudemire. Carmelo for the tie. Chicago wins a tough one in the Garden tonight. And the Bulls go to an East Conference best record of 19-6.